We are back again from the deep. We got the whole fucking crew here, dude. It's stacked, bro. I'm gonna be. I was saying it like texting you guys. I'm gonna be dishing and diving today. I'm gonna be fucking passing the ball around. I got a new outline for those of you listening. In a way, like we're gonna try to be quick with it. The season's getting kind of long. We've repeated the same shit. We keep talking about who could win it all, but each week it changes. Each person looks like ass. Each team looks like ass. Coaches are getting fired. Teams are getting crazy. So we're gonna break it down and get wild, talking about some NFL talk about some of the headlines, the power rankings, who's good, who's not. Some wild shit with like Lamb and Pickens, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Vegas. They were fucking gambling. We're gonna talk about all that. Talk about the college football playoff rankings are be coming out. Talk about what happened during the weekend. It was kind of a wild weekend. Texas A&M game was crazy. We got Ole Miss fucking holding people up at gunpoint. Fucking Lane Kiffin, he hasn't seen his family all week. Ole Miss got him in a basement with fucking Eli Manning's fucking dad holding the goddamn pistol, bro. They're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They might get Arch Manning out of this deal. Who knows? There's gonna be some Sopranos shit going on down there in Ole Miss. But I got the boys here today. How we living, boys? I usually ask a question right away, but I want to see how everyone's feeling going into today. It's been a long season for all of us, one way or another. So whoever wants to start that one, I'll let you guys do that. I'll pick everyone else moving forward. I love the
Fuck the
silence.
Browns.
That's what I'm
Dang,
That's all I have
saying.
to say.
Fuck the Browns. Loud as fuck. Keegan looks like an informant right now. Like he's like blacked.
We haven't unlocked him yet.
We're, we really can't talk about the things that happened to
who was hey, what
Sunday.
was that Ohio State guy that was on that Michigan doc? That's what Keegan looks like right now.
Keegan's
I
about to
forget what
spill
his
the
name
beans.
was.
Dude, he's about to snitch on that fucking dude that sits on the Eagles sideline. Keegan's pissed, bro. Like he's about to find some dirt on the fucking mafia helping Philly. All right, boys. TJ, man, how we feeling, dog?
I'm living the dream, brother. One day at a time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm looking for phrases. Clark usually's got a good phrase. Today it was fuck the Browns. The boy's fucking over it, dude. I don't blame him. Oh yeah, Shadur Sanders, man. Fucking his house. We'll talk about that too. Wild shit. We like to start with a wild ass random question. I'm starting to run out of different ideas, but this one actually hit me while I was playing video games the other night. What team in the past that didn't have a video game would have been dope in a modern video game like Madden and shit today or NCAA? College or football or NFL, or like what guys that played on like shit graphics. So like I'll steal one like Bo Jackson in a way, like he was like supposed to be the GOAT. Like what I mean, people have that now with the cards, but I'm talking about like the OG teams, every player. Like I want to be Bo Jackson with like a 74-year like overall guard because he didn't have fucking great guards at certain times. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I want the whole fucking shebang. I don't want no fucking all-star Mike Vick with Bo Jackson in your ultimate pack for 10.99. Fuck that noise. I want every guy on the fucking roster or just old coaches. Kick it off that way. But I actually was gonna start with this one with probably Eric, bro. I'm thinking of like a guy who plays video games and the way he would think about video games. He likes fast quarterbacks. He likes things like that. Maybe he picks a wild team. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, so Jack and me play each other way too much in these games, and Jack knows that very much only offensive minded. You're gonna score 60 on me, but I'll be damned if I don't score 62, you know? Like that's the way I play football and video games. So I came up, I have the 1998 Minnesota Vikings written down
Ooh,
because at the time they were the highest scoring offense in NFL history. They had Randall Cunningham, Chris Carter, and a rookie Randy Moss. Their defense was also sixth scoring defense ranked in the league, and they also had Gary Anderson at kicker, who was the only kicker to make every kick he attempted for a full season at the time. He didn't have a single miss, field goal or extra point.
God damn, you did your homework on that. Even the kicker, bro. Start booming them. I don't know who's on that defense. Do we have a defense on that team? Is there any
The
notable
the
players?
only one I've heard of before was John Randall, who's a Hall of Fame
Oh
defensive
yeah,
tackle.
it's a
He had
little
like
old dude.
140 sacks or something like that in his career.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah. So, but besides that, I on the defensive side. But like I said, we're here for the offense.
That's a fucking great fucking pick, dude. I like that. Keep it on the NFL train too. Like, you got any college ones that you thought of before I move forward?
Yeah,
Or
the Buckeyes that were suspended for a season, and then the Buckeye team that actually won it. Just because I want to play with the Buckeye teams, obviously, like that would have been a fun that Cardell Jones, Ezekiel Elliott year. That would have been a fun team in college football to play with, man.
Oh yeah, like because college is a little more fun because we actually witnessed a chunk of time without
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
People modded their shit or downloaded rosters and
Hmm.
stuff, but it ain't the same, bro. I want
Or
the
like
real
LSU,
graphics.
2019 LSU,
Oh,
obviously would be up there because just you talk about stacked of stacked of stacked. But yeah, that's
broken.
what I got. That's all I got.
Broken. You know what? I'm gonna switch it over to a guy who plays video games the total opposite way when you line up against him. Keegan Lowe, the fucking wild man when it comes to fucking Madden or NCAA, bro. He ain't scared to call a goddamn veer on a fucking 3rd and 18. And he's gonna get that first down too, because he goes for it on 4th. What are we thinking, Keegan, with this type of shit?
You know what I'm thinking, gentlemen? I'm gonna throw a big old fucking curveball. You're not gonna even be able to make it a Madden. It would have to be like a Madden retro game. Give me fucking Joe Namath on the cover, dude. Give me the fucking OGs, dude. I would love just to have like an OG. Like you remember the Bo Jackson game where fucking you could just like run to the sideline and outrun everyone, but in that old retro shit. I'd want something like that, but like with those old players or something. That would be just fun. I don't know why. That was the first thought that popped in my mind.
Keegan's thinking fucking even like the early Maddens. Like just imagine like being Otto Graham in the era that Mike Vick
Dude,
was
or I
broken.
had this thought too. Like, wouldn't it be cool, like freaking like have like the leather teams, like the leather helmet teams way back in the day, just freaking be like those teams before they even had Super Bowls? That freaking would just be fun.
Oh, bro, like
Night
you
Train
know,
Lane, Night Train Lane.
oh, dude, like NCAA did it right. I don't know if you guys remember, but their fucking teams that they used to have, like the classic teams, you used to be
Yeah.
able to line up as like an old Notre Dame team, put the leathers on, dude, and get crazy. Like that shit was my favorite, bro. Like that, they need to do that. That's a good thing. Like put it on fucking, and also make a video game out about it. Like maybe Call of Duty matches with Madden, and we can go to war halfway through our season. You know, we'll do it like the way it was for those boys. Like give me a Medal of Honor and a Super Bowl fucking ring. Joe DiMaggio shit, bro. Get fucking crazy. All right, TJ, man, what we feeling, bro? Any type of team player, just someone that like would have been dope today. Keegan put
Yeah,
the leathers
man.
on.
I think right now, I think let's shut Eric down. Let's shut the offensive game down, man. And let's go the 1985 Chicago Bears, man.
Absolutely.
We got Richard Dent. We got shout out Gary Fensick. Do your research on Gary Fensick, bro. Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton. We got Steve McMichael. Rest his soul. We got Jim McMahon. We got Walter Payton. We got Willie Galt. We got a little bit of everybody, man. Give me the 85 Chicago Bears.
Ooh, fucking straight defense. You got McMahon slinging the ball around. Walter Payton with the fucking the fridge. We got the fridge on the fucking 4th downs, dude. You know what too? Like I want to see like a cool Mike Ditka on the game too. You know, glasses on, got the jacket, hair slicked back. Even's got a little bit of steak still in his mustache. Like that's what he was eating before the game. You know, fuck yeah, dude. 85 fucking Bears. Clark, you reacted to that one. Was that one you wanted?
That was my number. I had two picked. That was number one because I thought that team would be fun as fuck, and I would just sub in the fucking fridge at running back and just run them over and over. But my second team's the 72 Dolphins. I loved Larry Sonka as a kid. I thought he was fucking hard as shit. And I would totally run like a fucking pistol and just hand it off to Larry Sonka 72 times in the game, let him run fucking wild. That'd be
That's a
my
good one.
pick.
The
Yeah.
That's a
to your point, Mike, too, that Dolphins team was actually first in every category. They were first in
Yeah.
special teams, first in offense, and first in total defense, like in 6 major categories that NFL season. I had them written down too. I was hoping somebody would take them, just kind of throw it in there.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
glad
they're fucking good.
it's fun you guys bring that up because part of what I was thinking of with this is like in the older Maddens, do you remember like the overalls used to be kind of fucking insane? Like
Hmm.
there used to be like 98 overall Indianapolis Colts. Like, dang, y'all are damn near perfect. Like we talk about a perfect team here. Like that shit wouldn't be talked about like that today. But back then they're like, fuck it, they're winning games. Like, and you got fucking stacked up. I feel like the 72 fucking Dolphins definitely be 100 overall in like Madden '07. Like it wouldn't even be
Yeah.
close. Like it really would.
Yeah.
And I used to have a pet peeve with those old ones. They used to do those classic teams, but they wouldn't have the numbers match. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like this just it was weird. For me, I like that you said college because I was thinking too on 2019. LSU was a good one for college, but for NFL, like I mean, without thinking already, Joe Montana and shit with Jerry Rice would be cool today. Like that'd be pretty badass. I'm thinking like how I want to use the stick on him. Like I'm going like I'm surprised Keegan didn't do this. I gotta get Barry Sanders on a Madden 25 game
Yeah.
on like in his prime with the numbers being legit because you get kind of better numbers stat wise by what you've seen recent. I'm not saying his Hall of Fame guy stats suck on like the Ultimate Team shit, but like fresh off one of them Barry Sanders years, you might have put that bitch at 99, 100. You might have been like Shaquille O'Neal on like one of the old 2K games at 100. So I'll probably do that. And you know what, dude? Give me the old Irish teams. I would love to play like what Keegan was saying. Give me the World War II dudes against like last year's OSU Buckeyes. Let me get
The
all
Four
these.
Horsemen.
Yeah, let me get the Four Horsemen out there. I'm freshman. Put it up 125 to nothing. End of the first quarter. Let's move forward, boys. Let's fucking get crazy. NFL talk. I was gonna try to put up and find some power rankings. I don't know which ones you guys would trust though. Because I'm like, what are fucking power rankings these days? Like, ESPN's got them. NFL really don't do them. We don't really do rankings like that. Um, hmm.
The NFL did, not to interrupt, did this drop one 7 hours ago. If you'd like me to
Oh,
pop it up.
yeah, dude, pop that bitch up. Because my thing was, I was looking at different ones, and I was like, it sounds cool on paper, and I like it when it's like on the TV. But I'm like, who's the ones writing these things? Like, anybody? Well, this is what Stephen A. Smith thinks. Like, no. Oh shit, let's go, dude. So the fucking Rams at one.
Rams, yep. Want me to go?
Colts.
I'll read off the list real quick.
Yeah.
I'll go through that way.
Yes,
All right.
please.
One, we got the Los Angeles Rams at 8-2. Number 2 is the Colts at 8-2. Eagles at number 3. Looks like they were previously number 1 was the Seattle Seahawks. They're at number 4 now. Denver has jumped 3 spots up to number 5. Patriots are sitting at 6, is where they were at last week. Bills jumped up 2 spots to 7-3 to be ranked 7. Rank 8's the Detroit Lions, who dropped from 5th last week. Number 9 is the Green Bay Packers, who were previously 12th and are now ranked 9. San Fran sitting at number 10, went up 3 spots after being 13 last week. Steelers at number 11 after previously being 14. Bucks have dropped 2 from 10th ranked to 12. Ravens have jumped up from 15 to 13th at 5-5. Chicago Bears, funny enough, who have a 7-3 record, are actually pretty low in this list at 14-2, which I agree with. All right, ranked 14. Last week they were 16. Kansas City Chiefs sitting at number 15. Last week they're number 7. Which is actually pretty crazy. They were 7th at fucking 5-4. Jacksonville Jags, who were previously 18, now at 16. Chargers at 7-4 have dropped from the rank 11 to 17. Houston Texans at number 18 after being 17 last week. Carolina State at 19. Cowboys have jumped 3 spots from 23 to number 20. Vikings have dropped from rank 20 to 21. Dolphins are up 2 spots, now ranked 22nd in the NFL, which is pretty crazy. Cardinals have dropped 1 at there for 22nd, now they're 23rd. Falcons at the 24th ranked after being 21 last week. Cincinnati's hanging on the 25th spot for the last 2 weeks. Commanders at 26th. Giants at 27th. The 2-8 Jets have jumped up for 29 to 28. The Cleveland Shitters are at 29 after being 30th last week. New Orleans Saints have went from 31 to 30. Vegas has dropped from fucking 28 to 31st, and bringing up the fucking end here, the Tennessee Titans at 1-9.
Go Browns, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
You guys
dude.
ain't the worst.
Nice.
Thank your defense. That's literally like Miles Garrett's like, you paid me to keep you guys from the bottom. But you're
Yeah.
welcome.
I wish I could get a little more smaller list here. I don't want to zoom out too much.
First thing
So-
that comes out to me
Yep.
is like, man, like the Rams on a hot streak, sure, but like, does consistency matter? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, I guess the Rams are like the most consistent team. I don't know. I just thought that's kind of. I mean, but who else? Seattle's kind of low in my opinion.
Chargers are
regardless.
low. Chargers are at
Chargers.
17 between the Jags and the Texans.
Mm.
I feel like that's pretty low for a 7-4 Chargers team.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's probably a little recency bias, right? Because they got fucking smoked by Jacksonville, but they've
Yeah,
also been
that's
killed by
true.
injuries. I mean, they've
Yeah.
had them and the fucking 49ers have had probably the 2 worst injury luck this year. I mean, they've lost both
Mhm.
tackles. Everyone's getting hurt. I mean, Herbert can't even fucking sit in the pocket barely, so rough season for them.
And he's banged up right now, too.
Yeah.
And I'll just say this, man. Niners at 10 is kind of wild, bro. Hey, thank you for your
Thank you.
for
Thank
this
you.
participation trophy. But like in my opinion, definitely not that good. I'm just saying. And also like Steelers at 11, like I don't know. I'm just doing like if we're doing like recency bias, like that's kind of just wild to me. Even like the Bucks were in like kind of a shootout situation against a good Bills team, and the
Mhm.
Bills being like where they're at, like why don't the Bills get that same Chiefs bias? I don't
Yeah.
know. And everyone gave up on the Chiefs. TJ, what do you think about something like this? You think they got the list right? Patriots is 6 too.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't hate the list, man. I don't hate it. If anything, I wanted to add that I super agree with Las Vegas dropping as far as they have, man. They've been horrific, and the game last night was just absolutely pitiful, just absolutely pitiful. So, yeah, as always, I find more interest in kind of dealing with the downtrodden teams than I do with the good ones. So.
Yeah.
And you ain't the bottom. And I'm just gonna a little hot take. I think Titan after watching that Raiders game, I love what you said, TJ, because I think Titans Raiders primetime Titans get the dub.
Me too.
Like I really do. I don't care. Like
Awful.
I've seen the Titans play. At least they got some heart and they whip that ball around. They get some picks. Fuck it, they're still trying. Like I watched that Raiders team. I don't know if you're trying. Like give the Saints their effort, or even the Browns. Like they look like they're. I think the Saints try a little harder than the Browns. No offense. I just think the Browns defense is just flat out better. Um, you know, that's fucking New Orleans bias, bro. It might fucking help me one day. We'll get a Super Bowl. Um, that's crazy. Clark, real quick before, if you guys got any other thing on this, I was thinking of going to top teams in each division. So it kind of looks wild right now. I think the Bears are leading your division, Keegan.
I think so. They might be up there. Or shoot, it might be us and the Bears tied right now, and then Packers just below us.
I think Packers are above
Oh,
you because they
Packers
have a
above us.
tie.
Tie.
Yeah,
You're
they have
right.
one less
My bad.
loss.
Yep, you guys are sitting at number 3 right now, Keegan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Freaking
Yep,
Bears.
the tie.
We lost.
You hear his voice, he's like, "Fuck, dude."
And
Like,
here's the interesting thing too. Like, look at the fucking Bears. Net points is -6 and they're first, while the Detroit Lions have 76 plus net points and they're fucking sitting in third. I mean,
wow.
that's fucking crazy.
That's the NFL for you, baby. That is the
Yeah.
NFL.
And they'll be
Fucking
one of those
A.
teams they bring up like on a commentary. Remember the 7-3 Bears? They fell apart. Anything can happen. Like teams like this always stand out like that.
God, this just irrates me even more. I was so pissed off just because of the fucking offense on Sunday and everything that I didn't even fucking look at anything or just look at stats and stuff. And now that I know where we're ranked in the conference and stuff, it just fucking adds to it.
Yeah,
Clark, am I reading this net points right for the Tennessee Titans, big dog? Holy fuck.
Yep, let's go up here. Yeah, they're at -130. That is a fucking stinker. That's damn near twice as bad as the fucking Browns.
wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's
That's fucking
crazy.
rough.
You know, and that division is still weird. You know, Colts, Jaguars, Texans, Titans. It's kind of how people didn't predict it. I mean, kind of up for grabs. I like Texans a lot, though. Broncos are coming in hot. I don't know
Mhm.
if I trust the Broncos, though, to be as high as they were in that power ranking. Like, they
I
got
wonder
the
how many
Broncos
conference
riding
games they
high.
have left.
So
I can
divisional,
pull that
they're
up for you. I can
2 and
pull that
1
up for you, Clark, so you don't gotta look it up.
they're 2 and
Yeah.
1 in division. And then, for
'Cause,
those
like,
of you
I know-
listening, we're out here just reading shit.
Broncos have Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers to finish the season.
Wow, that's pretty
Nice,
fucking.
everybody.
That's pretty winnable. I mean, they've won fucking 8 straight. I mean, it's kind of fucking crazy. And I tell you what, I didn't get to watch a lot of that game. I watched that last drive by Bo Nix, and obviously doesn't paint the whole picture. But I tell you what, man, he was fucking dealing that last drive. He drove them right down the fucking field, got in the field goal range, and got out there with a dub. I mean, a lot of people have not done that against the Kansas City Chiefs. Even them, they fucking missed the field goal. What was that, a few years ago? Or even maybe last year, they did the same thing and missed the field goal. So fucking good for them, man. Their defense is pretty fucking good. They've got a damn good defense.
They're so
TJ, what?
they're so
Yeah, there you go.
confusing though, because like I don't know, man. Like I give them all the credit in the world. What are they, 8-2 right
Mhm.
now? They're 8-2, dude. Like I give you guys all the credit in the world, but how many games have
nine.
they like barely won this year? Like
Yeah,
I feel like
9-2.
they've had like 5 3-point games, man, and they come away with just barely getting the win. And a win's a win, man, but I don't know if they have too many big time signature wins, where they really hammered out the other team.
And they just lost Dobbins for the year. Dobbins has another injury that's takes him out for the season, man, which is just hard. Like Dobbins gonna be one of those guys we talk about in the future. It's just like, hey, dude, if he stays healthy, I think he's pretty easily a top 10 back in the league if he can stay healthy. He just can, no matter where he is, he just cannot stay healthy. And it just sucks because, especially because in that system, that's perfect for a guy like Dobbins. And he was on his way to a pretty good year. He had 772 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he didn't play this week. So that was only on 10 games played that he had that, or 9 games played that he had that. It sucks that he's out again, man. That really hurts because I think he's so much better than we're ever going to see his stats show because he can't just stay on the field.
And it's part of that fucking Kansas City Chiefs voodoo, bro. I swear. Like no one can really get away from them all that much yet. Like they're out of it yet, but like no, the Chiefs are like no, crack the doll. You know what I mean? Like fuck Andy Reid's under the stadium. We said someone would run away with that division if the Chiefs aren't the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs are not the Chiefs. We were actually a couple weeks ago, like I felt like we were still riding with the Chiefs. We still had that mask on. Now I don't have it on much anymore. Not at all. And also Baltimore Ravens, they will take the AFC North. Do you guys disagree or agree?
Agree.
Oh, I agree, 100%. I think they'll pull away. I don't know if I'm sure you guys saw Rodgers. They said he doesn't need surgery, but I mean, playing with a fucking broken wrist at 41 ain't gonna be fucking easy, man.
Hey, which wrist is it, by the way? I'm not.
It's his lawn throwing hand.
Okay,
I believe, his left wrist. Yeah.
His non
ayahuasca smoking hand.
Ayahuasca didn't fix that. He's gonna take a trip here and be out for a week. Like, oh, where's Aaron now? He's getting his hand worked on. Apparently, no one's talked to him in 48 hours.
And I know the Bills are a little on and off, but I do think the Bills can still creep up on the Patriots if the Patriots are just young. But they're playing hot and they're playing great, right? Like,
and the easiest schedule there is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I heard a different podcast talk about if you asked like the top 10 teams in the league if they trade a first round pick for the Patriots schedule this year, if they do it. And I was like, that's a kind of a fun question to think about. Like if you gave the Lions like, hey, you can have the Patriots schedule this year if you give us a first round pick. We can switch schedules. You know what I mean?
He goes, I'll take it.
No, actually, it's funny that you said that you guys had me stressing right there. I had to go check all the freaking schedules in the NFC North. But I actually kind of like our odds as we keep moving forward. I'm going to call it out now. The Bears are going to start trending down here in a bit. They got to fucking play some dudes. They got to play like the Eagles and stuff like that. I bet they lose some games with that. And then look out for the Vikings and Packers, man. Their schedule gets a little lighter, kind of like ours. So I think the Packers are going to kind of hang around with us right there. So keep an eye on them.
Bro, Packers looked. I don't know what the hell was going on. Like, I know Love was keeping some composure, but they just looked fucking tired, didn't they? I don't know if you guys watched any of that game. Like, Packers just looked exhausted this past week. Like, they were just like, fuck, dude. Like, even Love just peeling himself off the ground. Like, the Giants really gave him a run for their money. Like, really.
Yeah, that's a very shorthanded team too. That should be a fucking ass whooping. That should not be a 7-point game.
And it was the Giants were leading for a second.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out fucking Jameis Winston, bro. Dropping fucking bars on his Twitter, too. Talking about fucking the horse and everything. I love that guy, dude. And he's dancing all wild, doing whatever the fuck he was doing, bro. Shout out fucking... I don't know why... That team has so many quarterbacks. It's like, bro, like, Jameis, go somewhere else, bro. Like, I don't want to see you give the Giants more clout. Like, it's New York. Go somewhere, like... Stay with the Browns. Jesus Christ. That'd be nice right now, wouldn't it? God damn. Shadur fucking Sanders. We'll get to that. You guys, okay, we just looked at everything. You guys got any like surprises, any teams that are sticking out to you before we move forward? We got everyone laid out here. I figured this would be the best time to ask. We brought up the Bears. I think the Bears are an awesome surprise. New coaching staff. Could Williams be that good? Kind of a nice little gimme. I also would like to say, before you guys say anything, I'm glad we're on this screen. Carolina Panthers creeping up with Tampa Bay for the division was not my bingo card like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So shout out the goddamn Carolina Panthers. What's his face? Bryce Young broke Cam Newton's like single game passing record.
He was
Mhm.
slinging that hoe.
Oh, come on now. You couldn't get any more of a non-Cam Newton looking individual to do it. Like he looks, it's so funny how that works. But like, hey, shout out that kid for making it work, bro. Just had to say that. That's my surprise is the Carolina Panthers and the Bears.
No, those were my biggest risers too, as well, Jack. Like, so I'll just get my point out because I didn't. Those were the two teams I took notes on. But I will tell you, the Bears and the Panthers actually have the number 2 and number 3 hardest strength of schedule left. And the Panthers are 5-2 in their last 7. Bryce Young's getting better. Tet's really taken off for them. So it's just a fun team I wanted to shout out because like that's a team that we never talk about in this podcast. There's no reason to. But don't look now. Now they're a game back, and Tampa can't stay healthy. And that I had those two teams. Broncos, I had the Broncos down too, just because that Chiefs game wins something. Man, I don't care if the Chiefs are 500. That's still the Chiefs. That's still Andy Reid. That's still Mahomes. Winning that game and taking a 2-game lead in that division is huge because now you can afford to drop one now as long as you bounce back. And if you pull off 2, you're sitting smooth going into a week. You can rest your starters the last week, man. Like you don't have to play your starters, and that shit matters, dude. Especially for a young team like the Broncos. If you can get that little extra bye week almost with just your young team, those are the 2 risers I had though. So I just want to go quick because Jack already took my 2 teams.
Hell yeah, bro. Like a thief in the night, dude. Read your mind. What we thinking, TJ? You got any surprises this year to you?
Surprises. Honestly, like the Bears, I was pretty surprised with, man. Like I was parallel thinking right with you guys, man. Bears have been pretty cool to watch, and I like Caleb Williams. Feels like he's kind of growing into what everybody had hoped he would be. He's kind of looking like a seasoned quarterback, but he can still play outside of structure a little bit, roll out, kind of scramble, be evasive, and still make big time throws, man.
Dogs. Big dogs. I forgot I said team on the rise for the later one. Thank you, Eric, for always keeping me on there. I was thinking like I was gonna do like final score surprises, but other than like some upsets, um, that wasn't really like anything crazy. Um, Clark or Keegan, man, like is there any team just on the come up you didn't expect it? You think they're dogs? Fucking.
I'll throw 2 out there real quick. The one you said earlier with Baltimore, I've been impressed that Baltimore's been pulling their wins and they're competing and probably have a chance to go win their division now. So I'm glad that they're kind of getting back together there. That's interesting. But the Dolphins, man, with freaking like feeling like you're about to be fucking like last in the league and freaking fighting for your job, fighting for your life down there, and the freaking Dolphins coming back. I thought that's been pretty impressive the past couple weeks.
Oh, Dolphins, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
thinking like in a fun way too, of like teams that are kind of like showed their ass, came back a little bit after complete
Yeah.
dumpster fires. And it shows
Even
a lot,
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys are odd,
Yeah.
very odd. Them and the Chiefs kind of look like the same, where they look like they could beat everybody but nobody, just depending on the week.
Yeah.
And also teams that weren't good. Texans are another one. I didn't expect the Texans to kind of. I don't know. I just didn't expect Stroud to fall off ever since like his rookie year. And it's not he's fallen off terribly. There's a lot of factors involved, but NFL's fucking scary. Clark, you got any teams that you following with, bro? Ones that you think you're a little shocked while we had the list up before we shrink it down?
I think I'm more shocked by teams that aren't playing good this season. I would say the most unpredictable team so far has got to be the Jags. I swear, one week they look extremely incompetent, and the next week they go out and whoop some ass. So, especially with the Browns having their first round pick, I think it's something interesting to keep an eye on. Packers are another one I really still don't know how good they're going to do in the playoffs. I don't know if they're as good as advertised. I think actually between them and the Bears, they're both kind of like that. Something with the Bears just screams fucking fraud to me. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they do. I mean, at this point, they're going to be having a high playoff seed. And, that's a great matchup for someone like the 49ers. If they could get some of their main guys back, like we all saw Kittle and Purdy this week. That would be a fucking great first game for them. Get their bearings straight, get in the playoffs, you come in and get some confidence to whoop a team's ass like the Bears. And I think actually my team that surprises me the most this year is the Rams, man. Matt fucking Stafford is playing like Father Time ain't ever fucking had to say with his age, man. He's been balling. Good defense. every year Sean McVay continues to show why he's a good fucking coach, and that's one team. I just don't understand how they keep doing it. They've lost key guys like Darnold. I've fucking traded some of their better players in the past, like Cooper Kupp, and they get guys like Nakua to replace them. Devontae's been actually pretty damn good for them this year as a number 2 with Nakua being over the top. I think that's another team to really watch out for in the NFC. Actually wouldn't be surprised if they come out of the NFC, truthfully, this season, the way they've been playing. As long as their defense holds true and Stafford can stay healthy, which I think with his back and shit always can be a big question mark.
Rams are good, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like people were trying to talk about that. It's just one of those things I wasn't buying. There's a lot of shit that gets sold during the off season, like, oh, the Rams are making a playoff push. I'm like, what are you talking about? We're all making a playoff push, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? And they fucking did. But they kind of got themselves out of pressure. I'm kind of bounced around here. I had random topics above this. We'll get to that. Since we had the list of teams, I was thinking of teams that are under pressure. We're thinking teams that have not kind of fulfilled their duties, kind of are slumping in a way. Not that they were maybe expected to be that good, but their consistency of either being bad or their consistency of not being predictable. Clark was kind of saying the Packers. I like that one. I think the Packers are weird, and they got everyone breathing down their neck. But there's a couple other teams I don't want to steal because I think some of them are kind of obvious. What teams do you guys think? I'll start with you, TJ. What team you think, or a couple teams that are just under a lot of pressure right now? Maybe the coaching, their schedule. Can they actually make the playoff, or are we going to lose everybody because we suck again? Like, what team do you think's under a lot of pressure to try to figure it out, or it's fucked?
So they don't have coaching pressure. I would say like this coach has done a good job so far. I think it's just the team, like the entire team situation is weird. But the Dallas Cowboys, man, I think they're under a lot of pressure. They're stuck in the division that has, I guess, probably one of the better teams in the NFC. And I just don't understand their style of play and their makeup. Like Mike said, kind of with Jacksonville, they look like an incredibly dominant force last night, against the Raiders. And then next week, they might drop a game by 17 points. I just don't understand necessarily their foundation. Like I don't understand what they're made out of yet. So I think that that can, especially with big personalities, you got George Pickens and CD and Dak and Jerry and all those boys. They tried to shore up the defense a little bit, but I still think there's a lot of unanswered questions about Dallas.
There's not a lot of homegrown talent there. Like a couple of those staples. Like, you can add fancy names, but you need like real staples. Like, guys that just been there a while that can hold down the locker room, have type of identity. Like, Dak is that guy, but I feel like being the quarterback of Dallas Cowboys comes with its own burden, right? Like, that man's got a million things on his plate other than just being the quarterback for the Cowboys, and that's part of the monster that is the Dallas Cowboys. It's why some guys want to be there.
And for once,
I like
for
that.
once in a long while, they don't have like a veteran offensive line to lean on. For the last, dare I say, 20 years, the Cowboys have had a core group of veteran guys. They went right from the Tyron Smiths to the Zach Martins to the Travis Fredericks to those type of guys. They've constantly always had those vets up front. Where now, like what I think last night, did they start 3 rookies last night on the offensive line? It was Booker and a few other guys. So yeah, I don't know if they have the veteran core that kind of team needs to be successful.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that's where it's like they need that because of like all the distractions, everything so forth, how big, how hard the games are. They're playing in terrible weather, at the end of the year when you play at Philly, New York, like that's awful. Washington. You just kind of need that. And like, they don't have like the running game like they used to either. Shout out Dallas Cowboys. Clark, you can minimize this. I want to see your guys' faces a little better.
Yep.
See your ugly ass mugs.
Ah.
I like that though. Eric, team under pressure, man. Like, what team's got the hot seat? Move a little quicker now.
So I got 2 here that I wanted to bring up. One was the Commanders because we always have these teams that, like, I think that unless you have a certain head coach and a certain quarterback, like you have Mahomes and Andy Reid, A lot of teams' NFL windows are so small to actually win a fucking Super Bowl because you just have to have those guys if you're going to stay consistent over a long course of time, like Brady and Belichick. And like I know we're talking like GOAT status here, but that's just how the game goes, man. Like you don't get back to. It's not that easy to get back every year. It's just not. So the Commanders came up to me because they're like, did they miss their lightning in the bottle last year, their opportunity? Because now you look and like Daniels is getting banged up. I think we're all still pretty high on Daniels. It's just been a bad injury year. But then you pay Terry McLaurin, who can't stay healthy. I don't think Debo's done much for that team. And I know he started out pretty well, but I don't think he's done much since the start of this season. And then the other team I had was the Falcons, man. You're gonna have Penix coming off the fourth knee injury he's had on that knee in 5 years, I think, dating back to college. And not to mention,
Yeah.
they don't have a first round pick. That could be a top 5 pick, and that's the Rams pick now because of that trade they made for James Pierce in the first round last year, which is insane. Like just embarrassment of riches for the Rams if they end up with a top 5 pick this season,
Oh,
coming off of maybe the number 1 seed in the NFC. Like, so those are the two teams I had written down just because like the Falcons are going to have stuff they have to address. And the Falcons also were super aggressive about making sure they weren't in quarterback hell with like the Kirk Cousins contract and then drafting Penix. And now Penix is out. And like, well, let's see what Kirk Cousins does. Kirk Cousins do probably what Cousins does and just is him, so he won't be bad. But what if he is fucking awful? It's just like, like you did all this to be so secure in this position. And it just might be blowing up in their face really early on, man.
and they're young too. With
Mhm.
really good talent. So like the pressure's on to fucking do something about it. Clark, man, how we feeling, bro? You good?
Yeah, my fucking cords got wrapped up in my goddamn chair, bro. I ripped my shit off my head earlier. I had to get down on the floor and untangle that shit, dude.
Fucking
God damn.
Vietnamese trap set up in his
Yeah.
room, bro. Ready to take his
Fuck.
head off. Clark, I think Clark's answer kind of answered both. Keegan, what team you think's under some pressure, dog? I think. Let me say something before you start, Keegan. I do think Detroit's not under crazy pressure, but it's
We are.
it's sprinkling now.
Oh,
It's
dude, after
thrown.
this Eagles game, there's some pressure, especially freaking after the way the offense performed. Defense, I can't lie. Actually, watching defense after that game gave me so much confidence defensively. Like, we can hang there playoff wise, but offense has got to fucking show up this year, dude. They have not showed up consistently, especially against big teams, and it is fucking alarming now at this point. So, and it doesn't matter now if Dan's calling or not. But anyways, get back to the point, gentlemen. My two teams I have in my head right now,
I love it.
I'm wondering, is one we kind of said earlier, which was the Steelers. And I almost want to ask this question with it. Is it about time for Mike Tomlin? If the Ravens fucking creep up back, take the fucking division, they slip out of the playoffs, is it fucking time to call it quits and try to start a new regime? You know what I mean?
If there's no better time than now, and I like Mike Tomlin.
Right.
I'm a big Mike Tomlin guy, just in general.
And I love Mike Tomlin. Yeah.
It's outdated. Whatever
Totally.
the fuck he got going on there. Outdated. And they say they call out his defenses and stuff. I'm like, what is this? Like high school ball? You're just running whatever you want around? Oh, yeah, we know where to go to get open. It's like, okay. And Tomlin's out here still just like, run the play. Like, I love that. Like, just run the play. Play football. I like the Steelers, man. But also, like, when you invest into the old fuck and he ended up being the best guy on your team, and now he's getting hurt, that's your fault.
Oh, right.
Like you don't have nothing else. And shout out to fucking Rudolph, dude. I love it. And he had a cool post about that game. He wrote tell me when or say when. And there was a picture of him and then a picture of Doc Holliday from Tombstone. Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what you want from backup. Say when. I love that. Gunslinger mentality, bro. I like that. The Steelers though, ass. What do you guys think, TJ, Clark, and Eric? That's your division. Do you think Tomlin? Some of you might think Tomlin should have been gone already, but what do you guys think about that?
It's hard to be a team when you never bottom out and you never get to the top. Like we've always said on this pod, that is a perpetual hell, I think, is being in the middle, not being the worst and having the draft picks and getting your cap room straight. I think it's being in the middle and just being like, hey, we're going to walk this back, but we're going to have the 13th pick in the first round. Don't worry. You know what I mean? Then we're not going to be aggressive about it. And I don't know. I see both sides. Like I can see Pittsburgh fans that are like, hey, man, I'm kind of tired of Tomlin. But I can also see 17, 20 other NFL teams being like, hey, you're going to fire that fucking guy? Like, are you seriously going to fire that fucking guy? So that's all I think. It's like if they did fire him, buddy had
He's
come
going to the
come over.
Bengals, dude. He's going to the goddamn Bengals. So look like fucking James Harrison in that Bengals jersey, dude. He's gonna be over there in the fucking Bengals, and he's gonna because that's what we were talking about it with Joe Burrow last week. Should Joe Burrow come back? TJ said it best. The Bengals are a goddamn business. Mike Tomlin sounds like a perfect businessman for what the Bengals are trying to accomplish. Like you're gonna get this, pack the seats. Everything's gonna be good. Hell, look, we got an indoor practice facility. Look at that, sir. Like they're gonna be giving them the pitch. Let's go Bengals, dude. Mike Tomlin of the Bengals. Hot take. You know what? I kind of got sloppy over here on this shit. Let's get to our Browns. I don't want to say our Browns. Your guys' Browns. Let's get to our teams though. Like let's fucking push forward. Let's fucking get to our teams. Browns game was interesting. I do have a lot of questions for you boys, but I'm not gonna ask like all the questions. I think your rants will fucking get it out. Shedeur Sanders shows up in town, gets some playing time. You know, fair or not fair for what was going on to him or the Browns sucking in general. He got his playing time. Honestly, the defense keeps games close for you guys too. I will just say that. Like even in the beginning, I was like, oh shit, like come on Browns. And shout out Mark Andrews, bro, leading the fucking Ravens in reception touchdowns. That's pretty badass for a tight end. And I always hear that he's kind of an asshole. I don't know if you guys hear that too. Like people laugh about it. That apparently he's a dick. Like Baker talks about it.
I was just about to say, did you see what Baker said about him? Baker's like, when I see him on the field, like he won't talk to me. He's like, he was best man at my fucking wedding, and he won't talk to me on the football field, like before or after a game.
I love that, bro. They asked Lamar before the game, "What do you think, Mark Andrews? Do you think he's gonna celebrate it all when he scores?" He goes, "No." He's like, "But he's gonna lead the Ravens." He goes, "Oh, he ain't celebrating." Like Mark Andrews gave the ball to the ref, fucking on to the next one. But Brownies, man, how we feeling? Shedeur Sanders in town, slinging. Might start next week. Who knows? I don't know what you guys got going on. I honestly opted out. Once that started happening, you guys lost me. You guys are out in the ether now. I don't know if I'm watching the Browns much anymore.
This is exactly why I didn't want Sanders to come in middle of the game. This is exactly why if you were going to make the switch to Sanders, and I know that's not the way the NFL doesn't work like that. Like people get hurt. Gabriel got hurt. That wasn't the plan to play Sanders. But this game, what happened in this game is exactly why I did not want him to come in at halftime of a fucking game. Just because, like, oh yeah, he didn't get first team reps. Hey, I got fucking news for you. No backup quarterback in the league gets first team reps. They don't do that many. They don't do that many team reps at practice, dog. This ain't fucking high school. Like that's just not the way it works. But this is exactly why I did not want to see him like come out in the third quarter or halftime. Like I want him to get a full week of actually throwing to the guys, build a game. Tommy Reese, I don't know what your game plan is going to be, but if you build around Shedeur, I'm going to be more invested than watching a game plan built around Gabriel, and then you have to transition to Shedeur. And I don't know, Shedeur, to his credit, he moved well. It's very obvious the game was too fast for him. Very obvious. His drop back was so slow. He had a couple nice throws. The one to Fannin was a pretty nice throw. He had a drop. He hit Roquan Smith in the fucking helmet with the ball. It probably should have been his second pick of the day. Then he had that bad grounding. I mean, there's just not much to say. He missed a pretty wide open touchdown. Maybe not an easy pass because he's kind of rolling to his left. But I mean, the dude, you're not getting more open than that in the NFL, man. But for a receiver, like you're just not gonna get that open again. So I mean, but I'll tell you, I'm excited to watch this week. Maybe it changes in Vegas, 4 o'clock in Vegas. Shit's gonna get weird, and I know that.
Hey, you guys wanted the tank. It's here now. I thought of you guys. You guys talk about the tanking, bro. TJ, what are we thinking, bro? You in the submarine tanking right now? You feeling good?
Bro, it is what it is, man. I heard them say on the broadcast, I was cooking dinner, and I heard them say Dylan Gabriel's got a head injury. And I went, oh shit. Like it's fucking time. It's time for the kid. And then as soon as I processed that Shedeur was coming into the game, I went, fucking Ravens are gonna send 7 every third down for the entire game. This is good. Oh, hey. Oh, you like to take deep drops? Yeah, fucking check this out. And they pinned their ears back and got after him, man. And I mean, I watched some of the TV copy in slow motion, went through and kind of watched. And dude, it's just brutal. It's like a struggling O-line that is far overmatched in numbers and possibly in talent. and a fucking rookie quarterback that's just shitting his fucking pants, man. And so I feel for the dude. Like, I feel for him deeply because fuck, what a rough game to come into. You know, like, oh, hey, you ain't played. You've been practicing at Baldwin Wallace, throwing the ball around with college kids. Fool, check this out. This fucking Kyle Hamilton and Roquan Smith, Zach Orr defense. Yeah, check this out, man. You know, so I don't know. I think if you want like my actual like football opinion, I think it's weird that they were kind of cool on offense to let him struggle for a little bit. It seemed like if the Ravens predictably are going to send 6 or send 7 and play the numbers game up front, logically you would say you put a tight end on one side of the line, on the line, you know, to help chip an extra guy, and then you play the running back to the other side. Running back can check and release, you know, and run into the flat if he doesn't have anybody. But it just seemed like they like on the 4th down, like late in the game, they went 5 wide. And I just don't understand where that comes from, like mentally. Like you could say, you know, yeah, but get somebody in space, there's a mismatch, whatever. But our receivers aren't going to get open. They haven't been getting open all year. So where is that quick bit of separation to pick up the first down going to come from exactly? Because it hasn't been Jerry Jeudy, you know, Cedric Tillman just got back. So I just disagree with the calls a little bit for Shador. And like Eric said, I'd like to see him with a week of practice, man, and see what happens. But honestly, next week I'm expecting a little bit more of the same. I think Las Vegas is going to be pissy after their Monday night performance, and I think Max Crosby's going to get after it.
Max Crosby's going. Yeah, that's it. Max Crosby going fuck Shedeur Sanders up, dude.
Go and drop deep on Max Crosby, man. Try it. Because dude, like it's like a meme now that they always say like he's relentless. He's a relentless player, but he's just a fucking rat bastard. Every time he's within 3 feet of the quarterback, he socks him in the arm or slaps him on the head or pinches their tit or something. Like he's just constantly up the quarterback's ass. And Shador seems calm, like in the media, but he doesn't look calm on the field to me. He looked like he was shitting his fucking pants.
Oh, dude. And you know, and you're doing it, you know, middle of the game. But also, come on now. Like when everything started happening, they got rid of Joe. You knew you were coming in, bud, and you knew that team wasn't that good. Everyone talking about the reps thing. Like like Eric, there's no reps for backups like that, especially in that situation where like you need the other rookie to get all the reps he can if that's the guy you're starting. But also, like bro, like you could see it. It's football. You're number 2. Don't they say next man up? That's the part that pisses me off. Is everyone saying, "Oh, next man"? Like, last I checked, fucking Brett Favre came in out of nowhere slinging it. Last I checked, fucking Tom Brady came out of nowhere slinging. I'm not saying he should sling it. I'm not saying that he has a good team around him. Like that Packers team was kind of stacked. That Patriots team was kind of stacked. Like I'm saying, like don't move the goalpost all the time. Let greatness be greatness because that's what makes it fucking awesome. Let the kids struggle. Nothing's better than experience. No greater teacher. Now you're getting blitzed and getting sacked by Kyle Hamilton on the first play, who makes a hell of a lot more money than you do, and he just fucking hits you, and he hits your fucking pose right away. I love that. But at the same time, that'll teach you. That'll teach you what the fuck you got going on if you don't want that to happen again. And I think the kid is a competitor, and let him fucking ride, dude. All I know is that like he's doing something. You know how I found out? I didn't even know he was playing for a second. I was doing some shit. And then I went to go post something like on Instagram, and it was like one of the songs that was like trending #1 was "Perfect Timing."
Oh my god!
And I was like, huh. And I like looked back over and like look at the TV, and here it is. There's Sanders. I was like, oh my god, here we are, dude.
Has there ever been a quarterback or a player for that matter that invented a gesture that didn't immediately come back to haunt them? Like I remember Johnny getting sacked and everybody would do the money thing like in his face. And like Shador, everybody's hitting the watch thing immediately. Like, can we make up a fucking gesture that doesn't come back to haunt you immediately?
There is nothing an NFL vet on the defensive side loves more than a fucking college kid that has their own celebration, bro. Because they're just like, oh, because we're gonna make him piss himself, and then oh, dude, they've been talking about it. Oh, I better never. That dude gets drafted. They're sitting with their buddy. They're like, I better never play that motherfucker because if I hit that motherfucker once, I'm doing that shit. You watch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when it happens. It's like, and you're just asking for it. You know, it's not like It did. Well, Johnny was a good call to that, TJ. Like Johnny's a great call to that too. Because how many times do we see this shit with fucking defensive players after fucking him up?
I'm always down for the greatness too, though. Like, how many times do people think they could do that to Cam Newton and he stood over top of him? And how many times did someone try doing the discount double check against Aaron Rodgers and he said, "What?" and then fucking threw for a fucking Hail Mary on your ass, ended the game. And like, you won't beat him again for 10 years. They say it's like a curse. You can't hit him with that, bro. Your team won't beat him. Like, it's awesome when that shit happens, bro. See, but like, we also came from a weird time. Like, I'm trying to think, like, the Tom Brady and Peyton Manning just hit you with the, yeah, you know what I mean? Right on.
Tiger Woods style, man. A good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Victory.
I'm more that Baker guy, bro. Give me the guitar. Give me the whole thing. I want like Brett Favre used to do the fucking guns, dude. Like, I need a little bit of fucking, like, I need some of that action. Bring that shit back. You guys want to talk about celebrating in the end zone, getting whatever? Like, if we're already getting flags for shit, like, I want like a 20-yard crisp pass, and I want to see Pat Mahomes just go, like, I want it. I want it all. I want it all, dude. Give it to me, bro. I'll eat that shit up. Fuck, what the fuck were we talking about, dude? Browns.
Mike's got to lay it out
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Browns,
Mike.
man.
I know.
Let's hear it, kid.
Sorry, I
I'm
forgot it was
excited
about
for this
Shadur.
one. I'm
Hey, that's-
excited for this one.
I forgot we were
I don't.
talking.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking stayed up late as fuck, smoking a bunch of dope, watching the UFC fight the night before. So I got home and I fucking fell asleep right before the game started. I woke up with Shador was in, and I was like, "Oh Jesus!" So I
Went back to
fucking
bed.
did that, and I don't know, man. I don't think there's really an answer to even fix any of this shit. Like, everyone's already wants to talk about next season, and like it's not a one season thing, dude. It's management sucks. The coaching fucking blows. I guess fucking Garrett's playing well. I still fucking dislike him. I think we should have fucking traded him a long time ago. Cool, man. Got 4 sacks. We still fucking lost. Like, yippee fucking. It's just the moral victories. That shit just fucking enrages me. I don't know. Everyone's like, we'll draft a quarterback next year. Well, how about fucking O lineman or someone to catch a fucking pass? Like, it's always just so focused on the quarterback, and like, they're so much better off signing a fucking shitty vet to play for a year. We need to build the fucking team. Like, it's just not a quarterback's not going to make this team good. You could put fucking prime Tom Brady in, and we're going fucking 9-8. Like, I don't care who you ask. It just, and then it's the whole, well, our defense is so good, but we can't fucking score. So what's the point of it all? I don't give a fuck if we held them to fucking 21 points or the fuck it was. We can't score. Like, what are the Larvadan? Why the fuck are we throwing to that guy to win the game? Come on. That's your fucking go-to guy? I can't even fucking spell his name. He was fucking undrafted. He sucks. The pass is right there, Shador. I don't know. I get so fucking frustrated. I just laugh. I can't help but laugh watching him. I really can't. I just sit there and giggle like a fucking dumb kid. I just so goddamn frustrating. They should be ranked the worst team in the NFL. I promise you now, we either drop one against the fucking Raiders or the Titans will beat us. On everything.
Hopefully
we couldn't
both.
beat the
Hopefully both.
dude. We can't even beat the fucking Jets. And you feel like we can still our easy back half of the season. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. The only tanking they should do is the fucking team plane next time it fucking takes off. In all my honest fucking opinion. That's about the only chance we got is to fucking wipe the slate clean.
He's undrafted. He sucks.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's probably a fucking cool dude. He'd probably beat my fucking ass. So shout out to you, I guess, dude. But you still fucking are not good, and is what it is at the end of the day. So whatever, man. Go back to Miami or Ohio and fucking play there, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I'm not watching. I mark my words. Like, I'm going to Notre Dame game this weekend with Jack, and I'm gonna have fucking fun. I'm so fucking annoyed with football this goddamn year. Like, I almost don't even want to watch it. I'd just rather be hunting at this point. And I ain't fucking shoot shit anyway, so what the fuck else is there to do? I'm gonna fucking sit there in the woods. Let the wind blow in my face as I fucking spend more time outside. So, sorry for the fucking rant.
The Browns are turning Clark Amish. That's how bad.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll fucking turn off my. I should just fucking cancel YouTube TV and buy a fucking antenna. At least I ain't paying to watch that shit.
This is the evolution of an Ohio fan, though.
He said he's gonna steal the frequencies over the air instead of paying to watch the Browns. He's gonna pick up the air frequencies.
He's gonna be that dude, the fucking Private Savage that was in the fucking woods on was that Black Sheep with fucking
Yeah, yeah. What's his name, dude? Gary
Chris,
Busey.
yeah, with Chris Farley
Yeah.
and Gary Busey. I gotta be Bruce Lee movie. Like that's gonna be. I used to be a Browns fan. He shakes his hand. Oh man, what a fucking time. Hey, there's a lot to look up to, man. There's a lot to also not give a fuck about. I say fuck it. I say you guys get all the fucking cards on the table and you just send them out. Who wants Miles Garrett? We'll do a fucking auction. And like here's fucking our picks, here's our drafts. Make it look like we're doing a clearance at like a restaurant that failed or a fucking like, clothing store.
Andy, what are you doing in here?
Just have the Browns line up, all their draft picks on the fucking board, half their players on this side, just be like, all right, let's figure this out. Get rid of everybody. Start fresh. Just like it's 2000 again. Like fucking put Tim Couch back out there. Who knows, boys? Keegan, I want to get to you, bud, because, like the Browns with them, the Lions, it's just frustrating, like you said. Like the offense is just ready to pop off. The play calling gets so interesting. I live and die with the Dan Campbell thing, baby, but god damn it, Dan Campbell, we get it. If you're going
Dude.
for it on fourth, we get it,
Dude.
but write something up, dog. After a while.
Dude! Oh my god. So many fucking times where I was just like, just fucking kick it, dude. Just fucking kick it and freaking let's live to fucking just see if we get the momentum later. Let's just get something, dude. We ain't getting shit all night. Freaking God, just take the point sometimes. I agree. I think we go for it on fourth down a little bit too fucking much, and it's now just predictable. So, like, I don't know. I get it's part of our mentality, so I don't think we need to back away from it. But, like, at the same time, we got to be fucking smarter, man. We just have to. And I know I already said it. Freaking offense just performed terrible. Dude, Jack, you'll fucking somehow love this, which I fucking hate it. Dude, that was the first time. Because, like, normally with this brand new Lions team, when we lose, that like I'm not normally like mad like I used to be with the 0-16 teams. They're just like super frustrated. I got fucking mad like the bad Lions, like the old Lions. I was fucking heated. That third quarter, like halfway through the third, going all the way through the fourth, I was just pissy, dude. I was so pissed off. Defense again played fucking lights out. You can't ask for any more. They played their freaking hearts out. They freaking were going crazy. And you got to fucking go win that game offense. That was just fucking pathetic. And fucking, I was hearing on ESPN, fucking Amon-Ra and fucking Golf, man. It fucking was those two. If you really had to like blame two guys on the offense, it was them and the fucking O-line. The O-line, because Jared Goff kept getting pressure, but Jared kept fucking having bad throws because he kept anticipating that fucking pressure. And fucking Brown this year has just been like, hit or miss. Like he'll freaking catch it kind of early on, and then he's just not that dude on third down like he has been in the past. And I don't know, man. I think we got to change it up a little bit. I think we got to keep giving J-Mo the ball more. I really like that we're getting him involved more. So I think that's a plus to look at. We got to keep giving Gibbs the ball more too. He is so fucking explosive, man. We got to have plays set up. We got to have plays set up for him to get out in fucking space. That was one of the big key things I noticed later in that Eagles game is like, dude, as much as I do love like pounding the rock and getting those, let Montgomery fucking do that shit a little bit more and pound it on those inside runs and stuff. Get fucking Gibbs out in space and throw him the ball, get some screens and stuff. Cause dude, he has that big play where he can make fucking guys miss and he's taken off for 60, 70 fucking yards. Like you just need that. So I don't know. There's a lot to fucking work on with the Lions offensively. So I'm not a happy camper.
You guys struggle on those away games too, man. It's like they just something's different. Like, and I thought in the beginning they were coming with some of that fire. You're talking about J-Mo, like I thought a little bit, but once they start rolling out them fourth downs, I'm like, damn, bro, I get it. And I feel it, man. We'll get to the Irish just for a second, but like Freeman does the same shit. Like some of these player coaches that are dogs, usually defensive, tight end, running back minded, they think that everything could be
I
pushed
couldn't even get mad about like that questionable freaking pass interference call and be like, oh,
No, I hated
we had a chance
like
to win the game. Like, no, we fucking didn't. It made me mad freaking hearing Lions fans like try to pull that bullshit. Like, dude, that was so fucking pathetic what we did. We can't fucking keep accepting this bullshit. Something's got to fucking change.
Hey.
Where are you, Ben Johnson? What the fuck, dude? Why are you doing good in Chicago, asshole?
But no matter what way you spin it, like, yeah, it was a terrible call. Like, I hit the group chat as soon as I went, bro, this is fucking bad. And then you think about it and you're like, man, the Lions scored fucking 9 points in 59 minutes of game time. Like, it should never come to that, man. And the Eagles look bad, but the Lions look worse. So you're gonna have that, man.
And I thought the fucking Lions would catch him, dude. I did.
I did too. I
But
really did.
goddamn, Philly's got that fucking juice, bro. They just are an old vet team ready to rumble,
Dude,
dude.
I will give this fucking Eagles defense is fucking so fucking good. They're front box guys. It's so fucking fun to watch those guys. They're freaking dominant.
N'Kobe Dean is covering Jahmyr Gibbs on wheel routes 35 yards down the field coming back from a torn patella. And like this is what they get. Like the Eagles, man, with the guys they draft and the team they put together on defense. N'Kobe Dean is a freak of nature, and he didn't even he came back from a crippling injury and now looks like a fucking world beater on their defense.
I love that you said that because I was really excited for that for the Lions Eagles. Didn't they say that they're the two winningest teams in the last couple of years and they never faced during that time? And like we're talking about drafted dogs. This is something we're talking Cowboys are missing. They ain't got the guys that, regardless how the Lions played, you can tell everyone there's a dog. Everyone's there for the franchise. Keegan, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, off that Eagles point, you know what's disgusting about the Eagles too? They got so much fucking depth at linebacker too. They still have freaking so much more guys that they can rotate in there and everything like that. Like, dude, it kind of scares me them creeping up into the playoffs right now. Philly finally starts getting their shit together offensively. Like, fucking look out.
Oh yeah, look out. All right, I'm gonna push forward to my game. Then we'll just say things we like, things we don't like. We'll get the energy up. Fucking push through, baby. Have a good fucking time. Shout out fucking San Francisco. I know you guys fucking. I'm 1 against fucking 4 pretty much. I know you guys don't give a fuck, but I give a fuck. And fuck the fucking Cardinals. We usually play like shit there. Fucking Purdy's back, slinging the ball again. It's pretty nice. I mean, but there's a lot of guys back. Like Juwan Jennings was playing a lot more. He is a cocky dude. Starting to like you like it until the penalties start flying. That starts getting on my nerves. Oh, there's a fight breaking out. I'm like, okay, can we not? Like, we got a couple first downs. Let's get crazy. Chris McCaffrey started having some nice runs. I think they were saying the Niners are the only team in the NFL without a 20-yard carry this year. Like for one, yeah. And, I think he had a couple that were close, like a couple 16 or 14 yarders. But we didn't give him the ball that much in a game like this. We scored 40 points. And it makes him, like, that's what George Kittle said last week. We got to score more. And there's too many guys that can score. We can't just put it on Chris McCaffrey. We can't put it on the defense anymore. We're going to give up 20 plus probably for the rest of the season. We don't have that crazy of a schedule. So this is the games I want to see. Like, I know we may not be built to have like a crazy game. Like I was thinking about that last night with Detroit and the Eagles. Like, could the Niners really do well in a primetime game like this? Yeah. I mean, we're the Niners, right? Chris McCaffrey be running the ball fucking 35 times or whatever. But could we actually win? I don't know. But can we beat like 85% of the rest of the league? Yeah. So like let's put a fucking fancy record up there. I don't care about draft picks anymore. We fucking damn near we're still living in a drought for a couple of years. So let's just fucking let's do a good job with that third, fourth round talent. Let's get the fucking scouts out there. You know what I mean? Because we ain't shopping for first round guys that often in a good way. So let's fucking go crazy. Let's get a fucking wild card dub. Go San Fran. Fuck yeah, dude. I feel happy about it because I was giving up a couple weeks ago. Not giving up, but like, man, it's just looking dreary. Like, we ain't got nobody. Like, everyone's hurt. And then, like, all it took was Purdy, and Purdy's got a steady hand. He makes me a little nervous, though. A little motherfucker gets tossed around, dude. Like, people always talk about Kyler Murray and shit. Now, a lot of people talk about Purdy. Purdy he gets grabbed up and, like, just flies. I'm like, oh, fuck. And he just gets up. He's like, yes, sir. And it's like, okay, Purdy, that was good, bud. He's gonna be talking like Tua here soon. I don't know if you guys saw Tua's conference. He's getting all weird talking about playing games in Israel and the whole 9 yards. That CT is crazy, bro. Shout out Antonio Brown as well. People are fucking tripping. Oh man. All right, we'll fucking rapid fire. I just want to say like one thing you guys are loving, one thing you guys are hating. Clark went on a fucking rant. I'll leave him on this. Like, Clark, is there one thing that you are loving about the NFL moving forward, either about the Browns or just in general? I know what you hate. I just want to see if you love, brother.
I'll give you one of each. One on the Browns, Carson Schwarzenegger's a fucking animal. I hope that guy's a Brown for life. Really like him a lot. Two, I like the NFL is starting to become a little bit more unpredictable each year. We're getting these starting to get these lesser teams in the past who have not played good are starting to get a little bit better. Some of these top dogs like Kansas City are struggling a little bit. I always like to see when it's a little bit more even. You never know who's going to win the whole thing. I think that drives a better product on the field, for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. Eric, what do you think, man? Thing you love, thing you hate?
Saying I love about the NFL. Mike, I was gonna go off your point too, because the unpredictable, like the fun, the playoffs this year are gonna shape up to be fun, dude. Like there's gonna be some wild card games, and I'm really excited for like this. I feel like sometimes the NFL, you look at the teams, it's like, oh fuck, it's gonna be like the same six teams from last year that made the playoffs. That's not gonna be the case this year. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have a lot of random teams fighting for spots, especially at the end of the season. We're gonna have the Chiefs fighting for a wild card spot. That's gonna be so much fun to watch, dude. That's gonna be so much fun to watch. And you're gonna have the Ravens trying to catch back up to Pittsburgh, which won't be too hard, maybe, because Pittsburgh just kind of always known to have that fall. But for the Browns, I will kind of go off of Mike's point about Schlesinger. God, that dude's just a stud, dude. He's on pace to be like a Pro Bowler as a rookie. That's how good he's been this year. Like he could be all pro as a rookie. And then I did want to shout out to Mason Graham and Mike Hall, dude. Those boys are cleaning up on the inside for the Browns right now, in interior defensive line. And that's why I feel like if we see Miles make a push for the sack record this year, I think it's going to be because those two are so disruptive in the middle that for the first time and since Miles been on Browns, we have pressure that's coming up the middle that they can't just step up and avoid Miles. That's why Miles is getting these like later sacks now. So I just love to see Miles break that record. And I think playing with those two dogs he got on the inside right now, Mike Hall and Mason Graham Jr. or Mike Hall Jr. and Mason Graham, I think he might be able to do it, man, because I just think they're too good as a unit that Miles can eat up on those opportunities.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Go Browns. Hey, TJ, we'll go you next on that topic. One thing you love, one thing you hate. You know, your favorite team or the league.
One thing I love about the league right now is how fucking hotly contested the NFC is. The playoffs, man, the NFC is going to be a fucking war zone, and I love it, and I can't wait to see it. And one thing I hate, the fucking tush push, man. What? Just the tush push. I'm so fucking tired of seeing it. Get rid of the tush push. I'm all in on banning that shit. It's fucking cheating. The refs are doing better at calling it. Coincidentally, it's the lowest success percentage the Eagles have had running it is a year they're fucking calling the false starts. Fuck the tush push. Get them out of here. Make the Eagles play real offense.
I'm down for the. Hey, I want the Lions and Eagles just to be a tush push like back and forth. Like let's just to play rugby at this point. We got fourth down conversions left and right. Like just fucking line it up, break each other's necks. Fuck the tush push. Fuck punts, bro. Make you go for it. That would make you play. Your play call would be different if you could just punt it across the field. Now, wouldn't it? You fucking hey, you better fucking throw it deep, motherfucker. Like you know what I mean? That'd be crazy. I'm wild, man. I took my fucking vitamins, huh? Keegan, or is there a thing you hate? Is there anything you hate, TJ? Other than
Yeah,
you said the tush push.
tush push,
Sorry,
man.
I
Fuck
told
the
you the
tush
vitamins.
push.
I'm locked in now. Keegan, man, something you love, something you hate about what's going on. You said you real detail about the Lions, but something about the league.
Oh, something about the league. Oh God, I was
Or
gonna
something you
go
hate. You
right
say,
to
keep
the league.
going about the Lions then.
That
Keegan goes,
was.
my team's never
I
been
was
good. I
just
want to talk
gonna-
about the Lions.
I was just gonna hit the low hanging fruit and be like, I hate the fucking offense right now, dude. We gotta fucking get it together. That's what I hate. The offense. The offense for the Lions. No.
It's a real fan.
I agree with Clark on the love. I just love that the NFL's way more competitive and you can't predict it as much this year. I thought that this year has been like really good with like you don't know who's gonna win each week, and it's really been fun like trying to predict teams because like it's really been throwing me for a loop sometimes this year. But God, you know what I'll say? I'll just throw this out there. I hate like the hate on the coaches and stuff like that a lot this year. And I know that kind of almost trickles into like college and stuff like that, but I don't know. A lot of this talk like with guys and stuff like that and being like, get them out there and stuff like, man, dude, can we let the guys fucking coach? Can we let the guys fucking like give them about like 3 years and the fucking shit's not fucking working or anything? Then we can start talking about it. I don't know. I feel like everybody keeps getting like trigger heavy on freaking wanting to get new coaches. I'm just like, dude, these guys are fucking here for a reason, dude. Freaking let them work. Let them work.
I was swearing, like other guys like are due time. You know,
Yeah.
the Bengals. It's all that same division for a little bit. Honestly, like, you know, Mike Tomlin, Kevin, fucking, you know, even what the Bengals got going on, those guys deserve some hot seats. Like, they've been there a while. The process has been seen. But there's also some guys where it's like, bro, not everyone's going to do what Vrabel just did. Like, Vrabel is in a crazy situation with a young draft pick quarterback that's working out. Like, it looks great on paper. Can you hold it up for a while? Probably. He did with the Titans. But like, that's what you do. You hold it for a while. I like that. Thing I hate, real quick, bro. I'm tired of fucking crowning motherfuckers because I hate when people turn back around and talk shit. That's when it pisses me off. Like, everyone's talking about JJ McCarthy for a while. Dude, yeah, he's so fucking. That's my quarterback. Look at him in the fucking huddle, all hyped up, fucking throwing dimes. And now, after this last game, everyone's like, "Oh, that kid sucked." Shut up, bro. He sucked the whole time. He sucked the whole time. Just say it. He sucked the whole time. Or just say, "Oh my God, look at someone had a crazy game." Oh yeah, Dallas has a lot of money in their wide receivers and quarterbacks because they're supposed to put up stats like that. It doesn't mean they're all-time greats. It doesn't mean that they're fucking just swaggy as fuck. It means that they're finally doing what they're supposed to do. So you don't just go saying they suck. Like this, like it's one way or the other. Is Pat is Pat Mahomes falling? Yeah, I mean his team's slugging, man. Like they got old team. Like they've been tired the last couple of years. It's a lot of Super Bowls. It's exhausting. Niners went through it a lot. You go through these dips. Tom Brady never did, brother. Last year you were saying he was better than Tom Brady, and I'm tired of it. I just want people to understand that if you suck, you suck. And if you're good, you're good. Like people talking about like Shadur Sanders, like, oh, like he, you know, was he set up to fail? Did the Browns not give him enough chance? It's like, brother, like I don't care if it was a scandal or not. He got drafted where he got drafted. I've seen dudes have like giant like on ESPN, oh, you know, hit someone with a car, fucking went crazy. Oh, he still got pick six. Like it's like that's just you know what I mean. Like I don't care if you're a terrible person. Like that shit. I mean, I care. You don't be a terrible person, but like dudes get drafted. Shadur, you're out here writing songs and you got fucking hit. And people are like, oh my God, does he suck? It's like, who knows? The Browns suck. Shut up. I want to talk about like fucking. Look at Josh Allen fucking breaking records, the rushing record for the Bills. Like, let's put fucking emphasis on some dope shit. I don't want to talk about fucking everyone just everywhere, just like, oh, and you know what? I love Pat McAfee type shit, but like even those guys after a while, when they talk every day, it's like, man, like, or you know, do they that was an awful game. It's like, yeah, a week ago you were fucking, you know, gargling them
Yeah.
for what? A fucking Twitter repost, bro? What are we talking about? Like that shit pisses me off. Anyways, enough of that. It's not really about the league. That's just the people. But it reflects on the league. Like even the commentators, bro. Like just stop slopping this dude because he fucking had a great season 5 years ago. Talk about the young kid that just came in from the MAC that had fucking 6 tackles the last game. I don't know. Thing I love, the fucking Niners, dude. Fuck you guys. Like I have no reason to be good right now. There's no reason for them to be that good. I mean, they have some players and some people getting paid, but that team was on the last leg, baby. We about to have open tryouts, you know, and then fucking pulling it out, bro. I just love having solid guys like Kittle and McCaffrey, and even Fred Warner on the sideline out there with the fucking headset on with the crutches. That dude don't give a fuck.
Doing good for Purdy. Coming back after all that shit people were saying about Mac Jones is coming back and balling great, wasted no fucking time. I love that for Purdy. I love that for Purdy.
100%. That's part of that conversation that talk shit that's pissed me off. Like, there's a reason why Mac Jones isn't trying to fight for it. He's a competitor. He's seen Purdy practice. This is his team. They just paid him a shit ton of money. They act like it's his team. He has a nice parking spot. You know, shout out ballers. Fucking The Rock. That's what he would tell you. Fuck. All right, boys. Let's move forward fast, bro. Starting to wake up a little bit. But we got college fucking football. It's getting wild. I don't even know when the rankings are coming out, but I thought this last week was kind of fucking, I don't know, not like crazy, but crazy enough. Texas A&M, close game. Ohio State, fucking, just a lot of topics. Now, I'm not really focused too much on the games at hand other than a few. I'm more thinking about just the big picture shit that's going on, the conversations that are happening. College football is kind of at a weird place where people are talking a lot, and sometimes it's like spinning the wheels. A lot of Heisman talk going on. And I don't know if I have like the same perspective of what's going on. So when I say what I love and hate later, fucking, I don't know. Look at the stats of the quarterbacks we're talking about and compare them to the quarterbacks that won the Heisman before. This shit's mid as fuck right now, boys. Like it's not that people are playing mid. It's not that teams aren't good. I think teams are built better than they ever would. That's why you guys stats don't have to go crazy. But wild fucking season. Playoff implications everywhere. Who's in, who's out. I was going to go around to each one of you guys, lightning fire. Think of a team that is on the bubble. Either they're already in right now or they're already out right now. Who's in, who's out. Pick two teams. And I don't need no shoe-ins. I don't need fucking, I think we all know Ohio State's going in. We don't know if they're going to beat Michigan, but we do know Ohio State's going into the fucking, playoff. I'm going to start with TJ, man. I want to hear his voice. TJ, then Clark. We'll hit it like that. And then I'll fucking see who's next.
On the bubble.
Who's on the bubble?
Who's on the bubble, man? Just looking at the AP top 25 right now, on the bubble. Let's go Alabama at 10. Let's go Alabama at 10, man. I gotta see what the rest of their schedule looks like, man. But after this last week, they took an L, and I'm interested to see if they answer the 10 count and come back, because they have to beat Auburn. Auburn's the only other big game on their schedule. They play Eastern Illinois this coming week, so hopefully they don't drop that one. But the Auburn game could be interesting, could have some big implications.
Huge. It's a night game now too, I think.
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah, huge. I like that. Auburn, you're picking, or not Auburn, Alabama, you're picking them to be on the bubble. Is there anybody else that would be in instead of them, since they would be more a hot take on being out than being in? They should get in. No, they probably don't. Well, they got 2 losses.
Yeah.
Fuck these 2-loss teams, bro. They're scaring me. We'll get to Notre Dame later, but they're scaring the fuck out of me a little bit. There's a little too many of them hovering around Notre Dame right now. Notre Dame don't always look as fancy as the other ones. We're kind of like the old man that they're like, oh, I'll let him in again. That's how it feels. Is there any team, though, that's not currently in that top 12 that you think has a good shot of just sleeping into there, TJ?
Not currently in the top 12. See, I was going to say BYU, because BYU is 12th, and I know they took a bit of a header against Texas Tech.
Well, I was thinking top 12 more like bracket. 12 matters because usually that's the first team out with the way the G5 is.
Yeah. Let's BYU's interesting. Georgia Tech could be interesting. And I hate to have to say this. I really hate to have to say this. Michigan Wolverines, man. Sitting at 8-2. If they go in the last week and beat the Buckeyes, man, they might find themselves sneaking into a playoff spot at the end of the season.
Oh, dude. It'd be so good for football. I know you guys don't want that. I actually don't really want it because I think they're kind of shite, bro. Times. I do.
Like it wouldn't make for a good game.
No, there's a lot of teams. Like you just said, BYU. BYU, I think, would run it on Michigan right now, toe to toe, in a neutral field. I'm just because. And their experience with the shit. I just think Michigan, every time they play against anybody that's good, they kind of, and that's coming from a Notre Dame fan, but at least we're blowing the fuck out of everyone else. And you know what? Don't sleep on Northwestern. Shout out TJ, man. Northwestern's tough. Northwestern got some old seniors that are fucking ready to fucking play some ball, bro. They'll hang with these kids. But I like that. Michigan. Keegan, or no, I said Clark after this. Sorry, I'm fucking tripping. I got dyslexic with my own voice there. Clark, dude. In or out? Team.
Team that I think's out, Miami. I don't think Miami. They're also currently saying 8-2. I don't think they end up getting in. I'd actually really like to see Georgia Tech. I'm looking at the AP poll right now at 15. If they win out, I think I'd love to see a Georgia Tech team like that, like Haynes King. He's a good ball player. A team that's on the rise, I think, is going to be a tough team to play in the college football playoff is Oklahoma. Now their quarterback's getting a little bit more healthy. They had the one loss to Texas. I think he came back a little too early, and they lost that game. Watching this weekend, damn good team. I think that's a team to really look out for these last few weeks here to be a good riser. Another team that's kind of the bubble, I don't think is going to make it, is Vanderbilt. I know a lot of people like their quarterback. Personally, I think he's a fucking doucher. Brother, move on. It just reminds me of people I know that just fucking hold on to it too long. Like, dog, let go. I get it. You're probably getting some good money. I like to run your mouth. Don't really think he's that fucking good. I actually hope someone plays him and fucking snaps his leg, and I'd laugh at him. So now, there's another red shirt for him. He'll be 27 playing next year. Fucking old timer. I don't know much about Utah or BYU. I haven't really had to watch them this year, so I can't speak on them. I'd be very surprised if Alabama doesn't make it in at this point. I'd be surprised. Now, looking at who's left in the SEC, I don't think they make the. If they went out and the other SEC teams went out, they won't be in the SEC championship game. Correct? It'll be Ole Miss and Georgia. Is that how that would work? Does anyone know?
A&M and
Oh yeah,
Ole
yeah. So
Miss right
that.
now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, even at that point, I still think they slip in. I would not be surprised to see 4 SEC teams. Let's just be honest here. We all know how they are. SEC's
Mhm.
damn good this year. I think truly they're the best conference from top to bottom. May not have like the Ohio State at the top, but I think 1 through 5 they're the strongest conference. So would not be surprised to see Alabama still make it. Simpson's been playing pretty good. I know they lost this week, but another team I don't think is going to make it, especially now it's 7-3, is Texas. I think their season's probably done. We'll see them get a high profile pull. I could actually, know what game I like to watch would be Texas versus fucking Michigan in a bowl game. Give me that. I'll fucking watch that
Pop-Tart
all day of the
Bowl.
week.
That would be
Yeah,
fire,
yeah,
dude.
fuck yeah. Give me that
I'd
bowl
watch
game. I'll
that.
watch that shit.
I'd watch that big time. Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Or give me like Texas, Miami. Get the brands
Yeah.
clashing. Give me some
Mhm.
brands that don't go against each other often. I really like that. Eric, in or out? I like what Clark said, but if any of what you just said comes true, we're fucked. But
I know. It's gonna be tough.
like, yeah, we're not doing. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Shout out Irish. Eric, man, what you thinking? In or out?
I think, like Clark said, Vandy's the easy one to pull here that I don't think they'll make it. Plus, I think they end the year playing Tennessee as well. I think that's the last game of the year. And I just don't think if you beat them, it's like a lose-lose. If you win it, I don't think it might not be enough to get you in. And if they beat you, you're definitely not getting in.
Mm-hmm.
And then my team getting in that's not currently projected, Keegan.
I
think
knew you motherfucker
I
were gonna
think
take my fucking thing. I literally was gonna fucking say
I
this
think
too.
USC
You
takes it to Oregon this weekend and they both make the playoffs. I think
You know.
USC and Oregon both get in with 2 losses. I think USC takes them this weekend.
Yeah, I literally was gonna about do the same take. I was gonna say either USC, if they beat Oregon, they're gonna sneak into the playoffs because then they got UCLA who they'll fucking beat. And yeah, man.
Maybe not.
I think I could see Oregon maybe falling off. If they beat us, I think that we might fucking bounce out.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
Well,
they already disrespect you guys as a one-loss team.
that's what I'm saying, man. And then with USC, I don't know. I think,
but there's a lot that has to happen with USC with Miami sitting there. I don't think Georgia Tech's getting any love, boys. I'll get my take.
Yeah,
I really don't. I don't. They don't deserve it. They haven't beat a top 40 team. They just. It's one of those things. It's not their fault. It's a big red flag for the ACC that they could get an ACC champion with good records and not make the playoff. That you're gonna see. People are shocked about that. To me, I like it. It's part of college football. Hell, I remember a time we were really young that like even the SEC couldn't hold it up against some of those like only Florida could, right? Like Alabama went like that. Yeah, like this is what happens sometimes. You get a little top heavy for a while. The top heavy team falls down. The rest of the teams weren't prepared to hold it up. They weren't prepared for Clemson to fall on their face. So the ACC's kind of in dire straits a little bit,
Yeah.
Florida State specifically. But I think, Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma's a dark horse, dude. I think they're scary for a lot of teams. They remind me a lot, in a weird way, of Notre Dame's defense last year, especially before the injuries. Like, they just remind me of a team that's a little built for this, that's not in everyone's radar. They're built for dirty, scrappy games, and they can really go deep with someone if they need to. You know, I like Utah. I like them more than BYU in a weird way. I think Utah is pretty good, but also like those teams won't get in. Hot take. I think Texas Tech gets the goddamn doors blown off of them no matter who they play first. I'm sorry. I think they're really good. I think they have a bright future. I think that it's gonna be awesome. And I think they are studs. Like we've talked about them. I know TJ likes them too. Like I like the Rodriguez kid. I like a lot of like their quarterback and different things, or like what they had going on. But I think like the physicality up front is so different in a weird way, pace wise, that when you slow the game down, you play an SEC school, or even like I'll toot Notre Dame's horn. You play Ohio State, Notre Dame, or an SEC school. You better be ready to have the final score be like 18-14.
dude. I kind of feel like that about A&M right now, dude. Because like I've watched, maybe I just caught them on a couple bad weeks. I think we all, most of, maybe not, we may not all agree here, but if Notre Dame and A&M played tomorrow in a playoff game, I think that game probably goes Notre Dame's way. And then like Notre Dame's just a way better team than they were. And then if you look outside of that, Like A&M just keeps on playing with fire, dude. Like they beat 4-6 Auburn by 6. They beat 2-8 Arkansas by 3, and they escaped by 3-7 South Carolina by 1 point last week. I just feel like that is due to get burnt. You know what I mean? And maybe that happens in the SEC championship. Maybe that happens against Texas in 2 weeks. You know, like I don't know. I'm not a believer right now in A&M.
That last game was sketchy, bro. Even with them coming back, but it was
Yeah.
sketchy. Like that's bad football. You can't do that against anybody else. You can't.
Mhm.
Like and South Carolina's imploded in their own way. So you played an already. It's like doing that against Florida. Like Florida's another team that comes to mind that would pull that shit and still
Yeah.
lose. Yeah. And also, I want to shout out the small schools. Love the James Madison North Texas take. I'm a big believer in Navy. I am. And I think if Navy wins the American, bro, fucking boom, send their asses in there. Fucking for the troops. God, dude, could you imagine? Navy up in there, dude, giving the triple option on a New Year's Day fucking bullshit, bro. That'd be crazy. Give me the fucking Navy. Send the Navy. Shout out the boys. I just love that James Madison's ranked, North Texas ranked this AP, then Tulane on top of it. That's just awesome. It's good. That's healthy for football with all this NIL money. And shout out North Texas quarterback, Stone Cold Steve Austin's alma mater. And he had no offers and never actually played in high school and fucking balling now. Fucking kids living like the dream of any random fucking Joe Schmo. Let me get back over here. All right. Oh yeah. So I was kind of bringing up teams like that. Is there any kind of the same thought process with some of the surprises with the NFL? But I'll shoot around you guys real quick. Don't need long explanations unless you got one. Is there any breakout team or underdog story this year that just really caught your attention? As now the year is starting to wrap up and we're like near like the meat and potatoes of it all.
I'm waiting for TJ. I know TJ's got something for this.
Honestly, I'd say Virginia. Virginia's had a great season so far, and I think 9-2 for a Virginia Cavaliers team. I think their athletic department's going to be over the moon with what they've been able to accomplish.
100%. It's not all about Notre Dame, but I'd like to put something in your guys' head real quick. Notre Dame doesn't play anybody, but look what happens when Notre Dame doesn't play the teams they usually play. So we usually play Virginia. Virginia ended up sliding out pretty well. We usually play Georgia Tech. They ended up fucking looking all right. We usually play Louisville. They were up there in the conversation for a while this year. These teams didn't surprise me that they were going to lose, but it's also like funny to me that like, oh my god, these teams are kind of like crazy. Like, what if like when they were talking them over Notre Dame for a second, like when they only had one loss, I'm like, what are we talking about? We play them every year, but then you say Notre Dame doesn't play anybody, or they rank them just for Notre Dame. I'm like, no, they're ranked. Like if Pitt never played Notre Dame, Pitt would be right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way. I don't know. I'm also scared. I think they're gonna take us off our schedule. I think there's something about the way people react to this Pitt game. I'm like, people are gonna take us off the schedule. Like we're gonna have this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have only Big Ten games and SEC games with a couple hard ACC. That's it. Just like two, like Clemson, Florida State, and everyone's gonna just want money from Notre Dame, and we're gonna have to play everybody all year, and they're gonna be like, "Well, join a conference. We don't want to." Well, then play us. Play everybody. Alabama. Then you're at Ohio State.
Okay, cool. We need a game. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you're at Michigan. Well, what about like Boston College? Yeah, they say they don't want to play you no more. Fuck. Anyway, that's my rant. I gotta fuck in my bag, dude. I've been emotional, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should be ready for like some celebratory speeches because I'm feeling it in my bones when they play football. Jeremiah Love deserves the Heisman. I don't care. I don't need Julian saying love the guy. We all know this, but like diamond and dashing, that's fine. That ain't my Heisman. That's not the era I grew up in. The era I grew up in, the fucking dude was electric. I didn't care about his stats. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, did he win the Heisman? Yeah. I'm like, no, I can tell. The eye test told me. If you say, like, I can't wait to see the New York shit, and then they're going to show Julian Saying being like, we'll see his highlight. And they're going to do the fancy interview with him. And then fucking Julian Saying's going to be sitting there just one little pass after another. And they're going to do that for 10 minutes straight while they interview him. Fuck that. I want my Heisman to be hurdling motherfuckers, truck sticking dogs, spin moves. Fuck. It makes me mad. And like people are like, oh, Simpson or like Mendoza. Okay, I like the Mendoza kid. Also, I don't think I saw his interview. Little bit of a narc, bro. A little bit of a. I don't know. Like he seems like a dude that would win. Like he'd be like the lead character of like Hacksaw Ridge. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the vibe I got from that situation. Um, sorry, I don't know what I'm even fucking ranting about. Breakout fucking underdog stories. I'm over here dogging dudes. I got hate in my body in college football, boys. I don't know what it is. I just feel like we're getting bamboozled by fancy accounts with that fucking music from fucking Deadpool playing in the background every time. And everyone's like talking about like cinema. Stop with the cinema. Shit ain't always cinema, dog. Some shit's just ugly and gross. Oh, Oregon, Iowa, cinema. Bitch, that's called an ugly football game. That's a good thing. Cinema. Sorry, I can't. Oh, my other one, Chef's Kiss. Shut up. Fucking Chef's Kiss. Never say that shit around me again about fucking football. Oh, that fucking block was Chef's Kiss. Shut up. Like, okay. I'm done. What do you guys think? Breakout season. I need a break for a second. I need like Paul Clark.
Take a deep breath, brother. Be all right.
UConn's quarterback has 25 touchdowns and 1 interception this year.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Fuck yeah, dude. Just when I thought I was out, my dude picks me up and hits a 3. No, that kid's a stud, bro. He really is. I like UConn, man. Fucking, I'm a big not in the conference. That's a good shout out. And they got a good record too, right?
Yeah, 8-3, I think they are. Let me look it up. I'll pull it up one sec.
Who do they play? Who do you play if you're independent?
I'll
Like
tell you their best one, and we'll get really fun with it. Yeah, so they're 8-3. They beat Duke by 3 2 weeks ago. They lost. One of their losses is to Rice, Delaware, and Syracuse are their 3 losses.
wow. Fucking, let's go UConn, dude. Anybody else got one like that out the sleeve? Anybody proud of somebody before we move forward? Breakout year, breakout team. That Rodriguez kid for Texas Tech, another good one. That shit's crazy. I like that whole story. They put him in a running back. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Do you know he
bro.
transferred to Tech as a quarterback?
Oh, really? Oh, shit. I like that shit now.
Yeah. So,
No, he
I
don't.
saw that
He
one.
cool.
Once they did that, I saw people talking about that. I was like, okay, that's actually kind of cool then.
I know. At first, I was like, yo, just cheesing me, right? Like, if that was the case, I would have ran Manti Tail right up the goddamn gut against USC, bro. Like, oh, my
Yeah,
God.
to win it when they were holding on at the end.
Fucking Travis Hunter changed the game, bro. Now we're counting snaps. It's getting crazy. Next thing you know, you're going to see fucking Mendoza send a fucking 60-yard punt. Boom! He can do it all. Fucking
That's his Heisman moment, folks.
Yeah, Booby Jackson shit. Yeah. World War II highlights. Sammy Ball. Oh, God. Keegan, what you got, man? You got underdog?
I don't fucking really have a horse in this race in fucking Heisman this year, if I'm being honest.
I was
So
talking about, I was just saying
ain't
underdog in general.
Oh, but he's not really an underdog. But the guy that's been catching my eye this year is that number 8 for you guys for Ohio State, that fucking linebacker.
Arvell Reese, yeah.
Arvell Reese, he's a fucking stud, dude. He's gonna be so fucking good. Yeah, I love watching his highlights. He's a fucking dog.
That's a good
Ohio.
It's good segue, baby. Ohio State. TJ Eric, man. What's something that we're loving? Something that we're hating? And then something, you guys take your turns, with something about your team that people need to think about that don't know about. Like, as you get into the playoffs, maybe people are disrespecting you guys for not playing enough competition. Or also like, hey, we're also not that good at this. Like, as a Notre Dame fan, there's certain things I just hope people just don't find out about our team, so they just don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But what are you guys thinking? What you loving? What you hating?
Go ahead, Eric.
Okay. What am I loving?
This is so
What am I
polite,
loving?
bro. I just want you guys to be like dogs getting a treat. Like, you know what I mean? You ever threw a fucking piece of steak in the middle of a fucking couple dogs?
Well, Eric is so calm and collected, and I have a tendency to go fucking rabid. So I always try to like get the clear, concise thoughts out first, and then the fucking evil twin pops out, man.
Hey, at least you separate that, bro. I got that already, dude. What you got, Eric?
One thing I'm loving is I'm confident in this team playing anybody tomorrow. Like I'm very comfortable in that. I'm very comfortable with this defense. The offense will figure it out. One thing I'm hating is that Jeremiah got banged up on top of Tate already being banged up. Don't like that. That's the only when you talk natty or bust. That's why I never say natty or bust because all it takes is one injury to a major guy like that. One thing I'm also not loving is like Jack's point about the Heisman thing. I feel like if they just push the ball down more and just let saying like, dude, we'll go let him throw 5 touchdowns in a game, and then you can put the Heisman thing to fucking bed. Like, and I know like, oh, they don't have to do that. Like, I don't care. You can do both. You can have a good team and win a fucking Heisman. You don't have to pick one. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of worried about this the interior offensive line. Once we see that against an elite front, but I just think they can match up. But yeah, that's Ohio State wise, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Dogs. What you think, TJ?
So I think for me, one thing I'm loving is just the sheer dominance I'm seeing in every aspect of the game. Every team we play in like every aspect of the game is just dominant, man. And the thing that I hate, Eric commented on the injuries. The injuries are one thing. The thing that I hate most is how people talk about the Buckeyes. Like when this starts to happen, when we get to this point in the season, it seems like everybody is trying to invent a reasonable criticism instead of saying that there isn't one. Instead of like conceding that like, oh no, yeah, they look fucking fantastic. There's talking heads that are trying to invent a problem that is not there or at all rooted in reality. So I excuse me, I hate how it turns into that sometimes.
Oh, dude, especially for you guys, like mouth. I like try to look at it. And I'm like, I just want to see Julian Sand get hit in the mouth, not because I don't think he can deal with it. I just want to see
Mhm.
how he deals with it.
Adversity.
Yeah, but Dan Orlovsky and guys like that straight up just said Brown I'm sorry, the Browns, but OSU like they haven't played anybody. It's been an easy schedule. It's like, I mean, honestly, everyone can kind of have that excuse in a weird way. Like everyone
Yeah,
kind of.
like we're not making that excuse for A&M, who's had close games with bad teams. It's not like Ohio State's done that. You know what I mean? Like Ohio State's dominated all the teams they've played.
Oh, there we go, dude. The
There he
fucking.
comes.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter in the Wolverine. You know what? The Buckeyes like that bye week extra, bro. Maybe they do it again. Maybe they just lose again. They
Is
get
what
the
it
extra
is,
time
man.
off. Yep, and they're back in they're still in the fucking playoff mix. Could still get a bye. If you tell me that, especially Michigan's like a 2-loss team at the time, and they stay a 2-loss team, and that's the Ohio State's only loss, you could convince me that Ohio State still stays like at like 2. Like even if they don't play in the conference championship, like you can't tell me. You guys think Ohio State gets a bye even if they don't make the conference championship
Well,
game
if
by
they
a fucking
lost to
miracle?
Michigan, it'd be Oregon and Indiana, unless Oregon dropped one to USC, and then it'd
Yeah,
still be us and Indiana.
they still get the bye. Like you guys lose
Yeah.
one game, don't make you still like it's different now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean,
Do it.
I don't
Fuck
have
it.
to say. I don't want to sound cocky, bro. There's no reason to be cocky about this team. I don't think.
I'm trying to
Like
reverse psychology this thing, bro. I'm trying to
I
get you
know
guys
you
to
are. That's why
like.
I'm not playing your
I want you
game,
to. Yeah, I
motherfucker.
want you guys to eat
TJ
this
coming
shit.
over here.
Yeah, I want you to eat this shit, bro. Just saying, you got it going on. Fucking Bo Jackson. How original. Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
Jesus
no
Christ.
pressure. No pressure,
Yeah.
big dog.
Yeah, they didn't fucking steal that in kindergarten and stuck with it. Jesus Christ. I heard that shit, pissed me off the first time. They're like, Bo Jackson with like a first down. I was like, earlier this year, I was like, who the fuck? Bo Jackson? The fuck, dude? Even Ohio State fans get Bo Jackson? Keegan, you got Bo Jackson? I don't think you got Bo Jackson. I don't have Bo Jackson. Keegan, man. Let's jump to you real quick. I don't know. Did I cut you off, TJ? Do you still have more?
No,
You,
no.
s- Keegan, you kind of went in good detail last week, I think it was, about Oregon. Like, you just don't know if you trust it. You're happy to be there. Um, what is the one thing, though, that you do love about Oregon? I know the things you really don't like, that they're inconsistent and things like that, and just toughness. They're a young team.
I
What's something you love?
I love Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning is our fucking guy. No, for real. Like Dan
Oh,
Lanning,
sorry,
like,
I'm laughing because I thought you were gonna say the duck. Like it hit me. Like, what if he just
Yeah.
says
the
the
fucking
fucking
duck.
duck?
Dude. How can you
The
not love him,
uniforms.
dude?
I love the
At his
uniforms.
face, you can't fucking be pissed.
I
at
love
that.
that fucking duck, dude. It just
I
hit me
love that
that
fucking duck.
being your friend, you gotta be prepared for some of those things. Then when you
Thanks.
say the right thing, I'm like, oh, I have to make sure I don't laugh.
Yeah.
No, Dan Lanning is a reason. Keep going.
No, but Dan loves that duck too, man. Fucking no, we need to keep him around. Keep him with the duck, dude, because he's our fucking guy. No, he's gonna keep building this team and keep putting this program fucking up top, man. I really hope that like he goes down in history as like a historic coach for us and stuff and win some national championships here because I really could see that with him. I love him. But yeah, man, kind of going back to the Debbie Downer side with Oregon, though, like I was kind of thinking about it earlier when we were talking about playoffs. Like, I just feel like frauds, man. Like this year, I feel like I just like been wearing a mask. Like, we're good. Like, we're all right. We're a good team. We're a playoff team. Like, I just know we are not fucking gonna go win it all. Like, we're gonna go get fucking axed by Ohio State the next round or something. And I'm not ready for it, man. I mean, I want a fucking close game, and I just don't think that's gonna happen with this team this year. But I would love to be proven wrong. That would fucking be crazy.
I love that. So I was gonna ask, what do you think for the prediction? That's a perfect one. I'll just say mine real quick, and Clark probably agrees. As a real Irish fan, I worry the same way, Keegan. There are certain holes with Notre Dame where I'm like, man, we play a certain team, we gonna get fucked. Like it's not even gonna be pretty, bro. It's gonna be bad. And it's only because there's certain holes, that I just don't like to see. But that's also why I toot the horn for Jeremiah Love. And guys like that, we have certain stars that just band-aid the whole thing and makes Notre Dame electric. CJ Carr kind of does the same thing. Kind of like with Dante Moore kind of patches up your guys' team at times.
I'll say this with Oregon. If we end up losing to USC this next week, you might as well count the Washington next week as a loss too. I really do. I think that we would freaking have double losses like that if we just have that to USC. If we beat USC, I think that we can still pull a tight one with Washington, but I just feel like they're gonna play us close because it fucking always is. And
I'm putting good voodoo out there. Dan Lanning ain't losing every game leaving the season. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. But also, I thought that with Dabo, and Dabo's out here fucking fighting for his life, dude, trying to figure out what he's got going on. Clark, man, what do you think, man? Feel good? Jeremiah Love, Irish, the pick game was, I think, built on a pedestal. It wasn't as big as what it was, sought out to be, but we fucking did what we were supposed to do. So. Oh, wait,
You're muted, bud. You're muted, bud.
My bad.
You're good.
There's certain things like you kind of
just
said,
tweaking.
teams I don't want to play. Like right now, it's looking like we're gonna play OSU second round, and as much as I would love to say that we could beat them, this team's very good, right? And we have a lot of key pieces that we didn't have last year, like a quarterback. Like fucking loved Leonard last year. Wasn't a great guy at throwing the ball. He was a good quarterback, good leader. Carr exceeds him, I think, already in that aspect of throwing the football. But I still think we're a few key pieces away. Our receivers really turn on. Malachi Fields, I wish so bad he could stay another season. He's really starting to play very well. We haven't had a big guy, a big physical receiver in a long time that can win those one-on-one matchups. And like a really long time that I can remember, like a big guy like that. And our defense is playing better. I think we lead the nations in interceptions still. I just think when push comes to shove, we're still at the third or fourth best team in the nation. Like I wouldn't want to play fucking Georgia. Like I know last year we beat them. I don't think we could do it this year. Would love to play A&M again. I think we could beat A&M pretty handedly. I truly do believe that. But like the Ohio State, fucking Georgia's, it's gonna be tough. If we win one playoff game this year and if we have the second round bounce and it's a close game, I would say that's a successful season for Notre Dame. A young up and coming quarterback. It'd be good experience for him. I would tout that. And I kind of got an argument with someone the other day, not going to name any names, about how he was saying the Browns and Notre Dame are similar because they'll never win the big one. I said, I don't think it's really fair, especially in college football with so many teams, just because you don't win a national championship, it's not a successful season. Last year for Notre Dame was very successful after the start of the year we had, losing to NIU and shit like that. As much as I'd love for them to win a national championship, it's fucking hard to do. And that's why, as much as I hate Ohio State, it's always impressive for me for them to make these runs that they do and lock the fuck in. And I'd be very happy with the fucking if we make the semis, that'd be fucking ecstatic. That's a fucking great season for this Notre Dame team. Freeman's starting to get his guys underneath him, and I think it's only up from here for Notre Dame. I truly do. I think it's gonna get better and better now we got that established quarterback. And also, did you see Carr's younger brother committed to fucking Michigan? I don't know if he'll play anytime soon, but that'd be really fucking cool to see those two play against each other. Playing with his grandpa coach against Notre Dame would be pretty fucking sweet. It'd be a cool game.
Yeah, he did a switch too. I think it was Max school. or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think he
beforehand?
was Miami of Ohio actually,
Miami
because
of Ohio, yep.
Jonas was like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude," and then he jumped to Michigan, which he was still pretty happy about, but it made me laugh.
No, I love where we're at because this is like I'm around Ohio State football all the time, and there's a reason people don't know this or think about it. Like there's like a 10-year gap between these championships, right? Like it takes you can have all the success in
yeah.
the world, but and Keegan knows as an Oregon guy, like you can get Heisman trophies. Like there's different ways to look at success, and I think we're real good. The exciting part and the heartbreaking part that I'm not ready for is I think it really depends how the bracket falls for Notre Dame's success in the playoff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of teams, yes, of course, but really for Notre Dame, because if Notre Dame gets the right side of the bracket, we could really beat almost all these teams.
Yeah.
And just straight up. And that's why like you label some of these top ones. I know I keep saying it, baby. I'm putting it in the air. Everyone, I'm putting it in the air, dog. All about that energy. Give me Indiana. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me fucking Indiana right now, dude. Just do it. Like it'll be exciting football. Even if we lose, I don't give a fuck. That's a good team that we could fucking run our money on, other than Texas A&M. And I always want Ohio State. What are we talking about? Like, give me Ohio State. I'll beat Ohio State. Notre Dame's gonna beat Ohio State, bro. Don't ever say that again, dude. I could not believe I fucking heard you say that. All right, boys. We've been out here chit chatting and talking. I went through like waves of being super tired and super good. I think everyone was feeling good. Is there anything anybody wants to recap? Any stuff for college football, NFL, anything like that moving forward? The brackets will be coming out. Of course, we do this at a weird time without the bracket, so maybe we just find a way to get our thoughts on paper after they come out. Because I feel like we're always reacting late, and we don't know what's going to happen, and it's like so dumb to talk about it. I don't think they're going to change much. I think some teams are going to rotate around, and Oklahoma's going to smudge their ass right in there, and Notre Dame's going to sit at 10. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone just kind of, and then Oklahoma fits in right. And Oklahoma could get a home playoff game. Like that's not.
Yeah, and
crazy.
Georgia probably goes to 4, right? Georgia's probably at 4 now. I don't think they'll drop A&M after a win because they just haven't shown that they're going to do that this year.
No.
Oklahoma will be. I mean, shit, Oklahoma could be as high as 5 because one of those losses came without their starting quarterback on the field. You know what I mean? So, and that stuff, I don't know if that's a different conversation for how much that stuff matters towards the end of the season. I did want to talk Heisman odds. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to guess how many quarterbacks are before the non-quarterback players?
6.
Yep,
5.
6.
Yep. Yeah, I thought I saw that the other. I guessed kind of. I knew it was more about 5.
Mendoza's favorited, saying second. Marcel Reed's 3. Diego Pavia is 4. Gunnar Stockton's 5, and Haynes Keen's 6. And then Jeremiah Love is 7, and Jerry J. Smith is 8.
Let's do it.
No love for my boy Danny Scudero. Where's Danny Scudero on the Heisman voting, man? Google Danny Scudero right now and tell me what pops up, man. Google Danny Scudero and tell me what pops up, man. Tell me he shouldn't be on the list, man.
How do I spell that, big dog?
It's gonna be a dude that stole the Heisman.
His stats.
Scudero. Danny Scudero, man. Put some respect on old Danny
got
boy.
72 receptions for almost 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 16 yards per catch right now. He's been
San Jose State got another Nick Nash in a year.
Yeah.
Nick Nash
Danny
was a Triple
Scudero.
Crown winner last year.
Give him the Heisman, man.
Oh yeah, you know what's gonna suck? That guy's gonna be in the NFL, and then someone like Clark's gonna say he wasn't even drafted. Guy fucking sucks.
No, he's gonna be working at the Bedford Auto Mile, man. Do you see a picture of him?
Yeah.
He looks fucking ridiculous. Shout out Danny Scudero, man.
I'm all about the ballers, dude. Let's go. That's the blue collar baller shout out this time, boys.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, all those quarterbacks. That many quarterbacks? Like who? Like look at their stats. Like who's really blowing anybody out of the water? Like other than like the main dogs. Like it's team success. Are we really doing that? We turn into a fucking team award. Why?
Well, if you're gonna make it a team award, don't you think they should just make it including the postseason from now on? It's gonna be like a good team award. Like
give me a postseason MVP that will go to the quarterback every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then give me the Heisman. Because the Heisman has that runner pose for a reason, dog. Not fucking some dude cocking back for a throw. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but like I'm not saying like Mendoza or them shouldn't get it. Like the completion percentage of saying is crazy.
I'll add on to that point. Like the Heisman, like it should be like record breaking. Like, you know what I mean? Like a record breaking season, whether it's like for the school or whether it's like NCAA records or like stuff like that. Like it should be bigger like that. And then like have the MVP thing, like you guys said earlier, like have that thing be like probably a quarterback who's gonna win the national championship, most likely. Yeah.
Well, that's how it was for us when we were kids. Look at Colt Brennan, guys like that got a chance, like to be looked at in that way.
Because that'd be kind of cool. Give some love to like some fucking dude, like even at a fucking lower school and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
was supposed to
fucking
get
killed
Mac
it and
guys back.
yeah.
Like Lynch was a Mac guy. We brought him up before.
Yeah.
Like let's get a chance like some kid from like look what like Randy Moss did for Marshall. If that happened today, that kid wouldn't get invited to New York.
Mhm.
That's sad. Like that kid should always get invited to New York, bro. I don't care if he's at Marshall. I want to see that. What's the
Wasn't
point
there-
of all this?
Wasn't there a Heisman finalist from like Holy Cross in the 80s? I think at some
I'll
point
look it up.
it was a dude that played like safety and running back or
Oh.
something like that. He went to like Holy Cross in the 80s. There's a 30 for 30 about him, I
Gordy
believe.
Lockbaum.
Yeah.
Gordy Lockbaum. That's the
Gordy.
man.
Gordy.
Old Gordy.
I
Yeah.
wonder how
he
they found
finished
out
it-
about him.
Yeah. I don't know, but apparently he was a stud, man. They said he was the man.
Notre Dame
Damn.
right across the street
And
was like, yo, you
his
need to look at that guy.
Senior season in 1987, he rushed for 403 yards, 85 carries, caught 77 passes for 1,100 yards, amassing 2,000 all-purpose yards and scoring 22 touchdowns, while also playing defense and special teams. Finished third in the Heisman Trophy.
Tim Brown's here.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Oh,
what Tim-
dude, he's got the coolest nickname of all time. The 60-minute man.
I played the whole game, baby. And they said
That
Travis
is
Hunter.
such a cool nickname,
And they said Travis
bro.
Hunter did it first, bro. This dude was out here running, bro. That's a hard nickname.
The legend of Gordy Lockbaum, man.
He
Shout out.
played in the East-West Shrine game, and he played 5 different positions, like for the senior game: corner, free safety, strong safety, fullback, and receiver. Dude, that's fucking insane.
In the old days, they probably did like photo ops for each one too. Look, he's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
corner.
He was
Yeah.
a ninth round pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers
Yeah.
in 1988.
What happened to him though? Did he play long? We gotta finish this story.
I'm trying to see if he has any NFL
Does he own a
stats.
car
I'm not
dealership
finding
somewhere?
anything.
Played. He was signed. He was drafted by the Steelers and cut. Then signed by the Bills, who moved him to safety, but was released for the start of the season. Then he played in 1994 after a hiatus. He briefly played for the Massachusetts Marauders of the Arena Football League.
Some do a movie on this guy. He's back in football with the Marauders. Oh my god, this dude's like the. I don't want to say it, but why am I getting a feel of like a semi-pro Woody
Oh, yeah.
Harrelson's character? You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who I was back in the day, boy. You got traded for a washing machine. Like, what a poll, boys. That's a beautiful fucking thing. Anybody else got anything before, hot takes, bold predictions, something crazy? You don't even have to explain yourself. Anything to leave us before we leave this pod?
I think I got it all off my chest earlier with that.
Oh, yeah, you were kind of wild. You're talking about
Landry.
planes again. And
Yeah, I don't know why my brain goes to that for some reason.
we can't be wishing we can't be wishing injuries. You're talking about snapping legs.
I mean, I can. It
No, I
just
know.
doesn't
I
look
love
good.
it. No, I
It just doesn't
I
reflect nicely
love your
on
energy,
me.
bro. Don't
One's
let
gonna
up on
happen
me.
that he calls. One's gonna happen sometime that he says that, and it's gonna happen like that same week, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, holy fuck!"
No, that's gonna make him do it over and over again. If he
Yeah.
calls it,
I have the
if
power.
he calls it, he's gonna say that shit like it's like I struck you with lightning. Like he's gonna run with that too much. Deshaun Watson, you're next. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna go crazy.
You better
bro.
watch it, Deshaun.
Oh man, I'm still banking on Deshaun Watson's gonna snap. I think something crazy is gonna happen, bro. I think it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna leave everyone blind and deaf. Every Browns fan is gonna be blind and deaf to the situation. It's gonna be like the unknown after this year. I think there's gonna be some crazy shit that happens. I do. I think you might fire coaches. You might not. Deshaun Watson might get a pay raise, bro. Like shit might get wild. That's my hot take. Oh, and Niners Lions still got it locked in. Don't play, bro. Don't play. And then Keegan, if they make it to Detroit, we gotta go to the game. I'll spend money to that fucking. We have to. Keegan, got anything crazy before you get off?
Nah, man. I'm just ready for next week. I'm ready to
All right.
next week and get some reassurance back with the Lions, and then see where we're at with Oregon. That's what I'm about. I'm ready to go on next week.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just one fucking week at a time. One week
Yeah.
at a time. TJ, we got a hot take?
No, man. I'm all done, man, listing off names for these kids to Google, man. Bust out Google. We had a Gary Fensick reference. We had a Danny Scudero reference. We had a Gordy Lockbaum rest. Man, I'm done for the day, man. I'm done for the day.
The encyclopedia just closed his books.
Did
Dude.
his work.
Yeah, dude. The
His
fucking
work's-
man. That's fucking awesome. He has like a prompter next to him this whole time. And that's the ending. I'm done, man. Stay classy, San Diego. Oh shit. Well, boys, you know, to all the kids out there, peace, love, hugs, and drugs. From the deep.